We're unboxing these. We're unboxing the Final Fantasy cards. We're doing it. So here it is. I'm sending this to people, but here we go. We're unboxing the official bundle pack. There's a link in the description below. As an Amazon associate, I do get a small commission at no cost to you. I may get a small commission at no cost to you, but this is exciting, you guys. As somebody who's been a Final Fantasy fan for a long time, I like Magic. I love playing Magic. I wouldn't say I'm like the greatest Magic player of all time. I'm kind of crappy at the game, but I really do enjoy playing the game with my friends. They usually beat my ass, typically. Now, when I do win against them, I gloat because I am a village idiot with this game. But here we go. One moment. I'm going to send this to a few people. All right. Okay, so I got everybody I needed to tag. Okay, so now what you're probably wondering is, well, I'm unboxing. What am I going to do with these? Well, wait, did I send an invite to Nathan? Hold on. Thought I did, but I can't remember. Okay, here we go. Boom. Here we are. Boom, boom. And I say, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Now, my boy Ty Lord is going to watch me unbox my Magic cards. Final Fantasy, by the way. Final Fantasy bundle. We're going to go over kind of what was in it overall. So actually what came in it, this is not a full unboxing video. I have the only packs I've opened are the mana packs, but I got 9 boosters that haven't been opened. I do have, boom, right here, Moogles. It's a 20-sided Final Fantasy die, pretty dope. I like this. This is pretty neat. And oh, it's getting hot in here. It's getting steamy, you guys. So I got my what are these? The Dragon Shield packs. These come in handy quite a bit whenever you want to protect your cards. Plus, if I get a really rare one and I want to sell it at some point, that'd be the smartest thing I could probably do. So really excited to be unboxing this in front of you guys. Also, make sure, just as a quick heads up, I like to give a disclaimer about this. So as an Amazon associate, just quick heads up, as an Amazon associate, I earn from qualifying purchases. This means if you click on a link and make a purchase, I may receive a small commission at no additional cost to you. Now, there are links to the play booster boxes and to the bundle packs. So it's very exciting. And for those of you who are really big fans of Final Fantasy, whether you're a big fan of Magic the Gathering or just or smaller fan, you just love Final Fantasy. I like both. I'm definitely more of a fan of Final Fantasy, but this was the collaboration that I thought was really dope. And I could have swore at one point I even joked, I'm sure every fanboys wanted to see this. This is a really good collaboration. I would love to see if Magic the Gathering would ever be willing to do meld the Star Trek universe in with the Magic the Gathering universe. So I got black sleeves, as you can see, very protective sleeves. I'm going to put my cock in these later. But yeah, just kidding. JK. When I say cock, I mean rooster. Talking about roosters, everybody. Get your mind out of the gutter. All right? Can you get out of the gutter, please? Now, I'm not going to show any chats during this one. This is going to be I'll read the chats as they come in. But I'm not going to display any chats. It's going to be pure unboxing. I will, any super chats I will obviously shout out. But this is an exciting one for me, man. This is an exciting one for a lot of people, I think, because, unboxing videos are pretty fun to make. Let me look. Give me 1 second, folks. I got to look at something. I blame anything that's not working, by the way. It's all Tylord's fault. Anything that's not working, by the way. We're going to get to the unboxing here in just a few moments. It's a little bit of a cock tease at the moment. But we're going to be doing it. Just hang tight, everybody. All right. We're live. We're in charge. I got to look at the control room real quick on here. The control room's got to be observed. It's got to be looked at. So you guys are creeping. Michael Donaldson, dude. He's, by the way, Michael Donaldson's the first to ever give me a super chat and first to ever give me become a member of the channel. So I always got to give a shout out to Mr. Michael Donaldson. Make sure you guys subscribe to Mr. Donaldson. Subscribe for sure to Mr. Donaldson. He is a great contributor to the show. He's very fun to talk to when he's on the chat. He's the man lives in Hawaii. Okay, so we're going to do the unboxing, the unveiling right now. Oh, there's a partial unboxing because I already had previously opened it. I already taken out the die and everything. The 20-sided die. Look at that. Michael Donaldson says, nerd. Nice sunburn. Yeah, I got a little toasty outside. Okay, so here is the box. Got the packs in them. Really not too much going on here, but definitely can't wait to put these. I'm gonna put these all back in this overall is what I'm gonna do because I think, yeah, that's probably what'll end up happening. Yeah, I'm gonna put my cards back into this box, but it's very exciting, you guys. It's really cool. I just didn't expect how awesome this would be. I'm really excited, a little nervous. Because I don't know what kind of cards I'm going to get, but we'll see. We'll see. Yep, the entire Final Fantasy saga is here. This is huge. It's got the legit seal, 16. Yeah, incredible. But yeah, check it out on Amazon as well. I got the link in the description below. Like I said, I get as an Amazon associate, get a small commission. The disclaimer's in there, so it's not a big deal. Tim Smith says, quits job, magic cards. Garza has found the Coos Bay to Caleb Hammer pipeline. No one is illegal. Well, I haven't quit my job yet. I don't plan on it anytime. Well, I've thought about it, but now that I'm monetized on YouTube, I feel a little less insecure about income and stuff like that. But I love doing unboxing videos, so this is really cool. But Final Fantasy is a huge deal to me. I grew up playing Final Fantasy VII. That was my first Final Fantasy game. Really cool shit, man. Really cool. But here we got the first pack of Final Fantasy cards. Boom. And I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to put each card that I pull out into a sleeve. All right, I'm going to show you guys. I'm gonna show you guys the opening the pack. Here we go. Final Fantasy art series. If you guys are collecting, talk to me after the show. Here we go. It's an art piece. I'm even gonna put the art in a sleeve. Oddly enough, it's gonna be very. It'll be very exciting, though. I definitely want to. I want to make custom decks with these for sure. I was thinking about it. All right, so the first card that we look at is Call the Mountain Chocobo. Look at that. Look at that card. You know what? It's a little tough to see. I'm not gonna lie. But you guys can see it. It's pretty tough to read the flavor text, but we'll... oh, here we go. As long as I keep it out of the light. There we go. Search your library for a mountain card. Reveal it. Put it in your hand, then shuffle. Create a 2/2 green bird creature token with whatever land... Whatever. With whenever a land... Oh, cool. That's interesting. So we got a Call the... I won't read every single card, but Call the Mountain Chocobo. Feel free to look up these cards, by the way. Feel free to check out those links in the description as well. Let's see. Tim Smith says, tired white boy summer, wired Coos Bay card fantasies. Oh, man. All right, we got the first one in the in this little sleeve. I'm going to put the completed ones kind of in their own area. So this will be the... Well, that's a little sticky. I don't like that. Sticky. You know what I'll do? For each one, I'm just going to put them in this box. Nah, that box sucks. I'm going to put them in a... You know what? I can actually just put them all in here. Yeah, that works. You know, I'll put that one in there. That's what works. Okay, I'm trying to figure this out as I didn't really plan ahead on this one. It's live. It's all errors. Michael Donaldson says Weezer only had a 12-sided die, but Garza went total nerd with a 20. Yes. The 20. This is a Moogle. If you guys are Final Fantasy nutbags like I am, this is a Moogle 20-sided die, by the way. Boom. So sexy. Now, I usually don't get excited for collectibles and stuff like that, but cards are easy to store. As you all know, I've been a huge Final Fantasy fan for a long time, and this is fun. Oh, you know what? I don't think I let my boy Jordan know about this. Hold on. I know one person who would be just as excited to see this, and I know it would be my boy Nawatni. If I could find him. Gotta find my boy Nawatni, you guys. There we go. Okay, I sent one to Nawatni. Who else we sending this to? That works. Okay. Anyway, FF11 greatest game ever created. I actually never played Final Fantasy 11. Do they still are the servers still operational for that game? Because that was the first massive multiplayer online Final Fantasy game. If those servers are still up, holy crap. That's all I got to say. All right, so our next creature is Kutrub Forer. This one's actually from Final Fantasy 11, oddly enough. Okay. This is a Final Fantasy 11 creature right here. Boom. Well, let me make it to where you guys can actually read it. Maybe. There we go. Sometimes the focus on this thing is bullshit. I might as... Oh, man. But anyway, this is what the card looks like. Boom. Yeah, focus on my camera is a little bit rough. I may have to eventually get a better camera, but that's all right. But yeah. That one in the pack. Don't worry, guys. I'm going to try to be a little faster with all this shit. You know what? I think I'll just create a... I think I'm just going to create a stack right here. No. Yeah, you know what? I think I'll put these in here. No, I'm changing my mind all over the place, you guys. Sorry about that. All right, there we go. Putting them in there. Anyway. We got... Goblu Gardener. There we are. In that pack, what we got. There we are. So it's a creature, plant, beast. Hell yeah, you could tap it. You can get a quick forest mana. Hell yeah. This is also from Final Fantasy 11. What do you know? This could be a Final Fantasy 11 dominant pack. I don't know, but it's very interesting. Put this in the put this down here. Boop. So we got Scorpion Sentinel. And this one does okay, here we go. Let me show you guys Scorpion Sentinel real quick. And we got boop. Trying to find the right angle. Here we go. Yep. Perfect, perfect. And this is a Final Fantasy one, too. 7. Number 7. I forgot about... That's right. It even has the flavor text, Barret, be careful. Attack while its tail's up. It's going to counterattack with its laser. As long as you control 7 or more lands, this creature gets 3 plus 0. So you can actually beef up this guy's power attack by having it as 7 or more lands. That's pretty dope. Let's see. Henlo says, yes, the servers are live, and there is free private servers with thousands online at once. Nice. Hell yeah. I definitely want to. If I was to play Final Fantasy 11, it would definitely have to be on my PC. So if I'm sure there's a PC version for it. Tim Smith says, Henlo, do you have to tip the servers like at the Olive Garden? Oh man, dude, Tim, you're the man. I love it. All right, Tim's the goat, dude. All right, so we got that one. It's a classic card, man. I'm actually just gonna put these cards in the sleeves and then I'll show you guys. I think that's just safer. Safer than me ruining them. All right, so this one's one of my favorite summons, by the way. Choco Mog. I'm gonna put this over here so the light doesn't get in everybody's eyes. But this is a classic summon from Final Fantasy VII. One of my favorites to utilize, by the way, because he can, if you master the materia for the Chocomog summon, you can make it to where your opponents completely stop. It casts stop on all opponents. So there is a chance that you can inflict stop on them completely. So the more powerful Chocomog gets as a materia, the better. Hold on, I gotta make sure my bro's aware of this shit. I feel like my bro... I'm gonna call Brandon. All right, but yeah, this is the Chocomog, one of the better ones here. And this one's item shopkeeper. This is from Final Fantasy 3. Let me put this in the sleeve. These are all going in the sleeve, folks.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're...
Oh, my bro ain't answering. That's all right. Ooh, this is from Final Fantasy 6. This one is Hill Gigas. All right. Actually, you know, I'm going to show you the card here. I'll show you the card. Woo! Focus on this thing is so miserable, though. Says it's got autofocus, but whatever. It's a good card. It's a damn good card right there. Trample haste. Hell yeah. Mountain cycling. Fuck yeah. All right, so we got Poison the Waters. This one's a sorcery. And actually, I'll tell you what, to speed up this video, because I know I'm going like slow as balls right now. What I'm going to do, I'm going to open up each pack. I'm going to put them on the pack, and I'll put them in sleeves later. I think that would be better for all of us. At least it'd make life a little easier for everybody, I think. And then for the time being, I can put... I don't know. We'll figure something out. Either way. Yep, so I want to put this one... We're just going to go through all these. So Poison the Waters. We got Judge, Magister, Galbraith. Another one, good one. Let's see. Stolen Uniform. This one's an instant. Boom. Beautiful instant. Yeah, I gotta admit, the way the focus is, I'm gonna see if I can adjust the autofocus on the camera real quick. Yeah, that is something that is clearly needing to be adjusted. It's the autofocus. Because you guys won't be able to see those cards if that autofocus keeps fucking rearing its head. Okay, I don't actually know if I have access to some of those settings in this, but if I do, let's see. Palm Tree Hair says, "What happened to your nose?" Oh, these are just Breathe Right strips. I was testing one out. I was getting the Equate Breathe Right strips instead of the Breathe Right ones. Actually, reason I got these is because helps me breathe a little easier, especially when I'm sleeping. But I wanted to test them out when I was playing basketball to see how well they stay on, and honestly, they're staying on perfectly. As long as it stays on, I'm cool with it. But yeah, okay, so I think I might be able to pull this off. So we got Garland. This is a two-sided card, by the way. Interesting. So this is Garland and Chaos Endless, the Endless. So whatever side it's flipped to, it could be that card. So that's interesting. Let's see. No, I just play basketball, man. Palm Tree Hair, I just play basketball, brother. That's what I do. There's the creature, by the way. Garland and Cornelia. Boom. There we go. That's what you're looking for. And then we got I got Squall, dude. I got actually this is an immediate. There's some that just got to go immediately into the card sleeve. That's just all that matters. This is Squall. Boom, one of my favorite Final Fantasy characters of all time. Incredible that they got him. Palm Tree Hair says, "Do you actually play or do you sit on the bench?" Dude, I'm like 6 foot. I'm like 6'1", 6'2". I got a hell of a shot. I don't play bench usually, except for like unless everybody's really talented. But other than that, usually when I play pickup ball, I'm usually scoring quite a bit. So I'm a hell of a player. I'm not like the best player. Don't get me wrong. I'm not the best, obviously, but I got some fundamentals, man. I got a good jump shot. I can get up and down the court pretty quickly, but I do tire out in my older age for sure. But yeah, Squall, dude. We got Squall. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah. Look at that. Boom. There we go. If I could actually get a good angle of this. Rough divide whenever. Oh, damn it. Yeah, this sucks. Yeah, this is tough, man. I don't know how I'm going to be able to show this to you guys with the autofocus on this thing, on the lens. There is one thing I can do, though, with the properties of the video. Let me go to the settings real quick. Okay, maybe I can't. Palm Tree Hair says, "Is that older age or your gigantic stomach?" Dude, I'm a big boy, man. I'm a tall man. Look at this. I'm buff. I'm a buff daddy. I'm a buff daddy, dude. Henlo says, "Turn camera down to just hands deck." Okay, so here's the problem. My camera is on one of those I mean, I could, but the camera's just going to fall off. It's not going to work. Yeah, I can only show you guys what I'm putting out there. Boom. That one's a good one, man. That's a big time card. Putting that in the sleeve immediately. There's some. Oh, whoa. Resentful Revelation. This is the scene where Sephiroth finds out that he has Genova cells, basically based on the research that Professor Gast and all those guys did or whatever. This is where my boy Sephiroth finds out he's basically in a mutant in a sense. He's got those alien Genova cells in his body. It's crazy. But this isn't. This is just a sorcery card. This is kind of cool. So it's the scene. If anybody's ever played Final Fantasy VII, it is the scene where he finds out that he has been augmented and shit. It's pretty crazy. So it's a hell of a scene in the game, man. There's anything Final Fantasy VII related goes immediately in the sleeve for me, because that's huge. And if it looks holographic, oh, there's a land. Oh, Guadasalam! Oh my goodness. The Far Plain Gateway. Yep, this is a land, by the way. This is the this is a place in Final Fantasy X, which is pretty dope. Damn, I'm really sad that the camera's not able to pick this up as well, mainly because of the. Well, I guess I could do this. Do this? No. No, whatever. That's all right. Anyway, I'm trying to figure this out as I go, people. Sorry about that. Anyway. Not going as well as I thought it would. Actually, what if I just turn this off? Maybe this will make it easier. Hopefully. Not as much light, but, you know. Nah, the light, you still need the light to be able to see it. So, it's one of those things that... Pretty cool, though. Yeah, anything Final Fantasy VII or Final Fantasy X related, I definitely gotta put that shit in the... Oh. All right. Let's see. Henlo asks, do you sell covered calls on your stocks? So I do. I've actually done that on penny stocks for fun, just to do it. You don't get a lot of premium creating call contracts because nobody believes penny stocks will go up unless there's a lot of like hype behind them. This one's Poison the Waters. I already read this one. Let's see. Judge. I'm just gonna put him in the sleeves. Fuck it. Let's see. Judge Master Gabarinth. He's got Menace. This creature can't be blocked. Boom. I'm not gonna really read too much into it. I'm just gonna show you guys what each one looks like, and you know, you guys can figure it out for yourselves. You guys can put on your big boy pants with this one. How many minutes are we? 20 or 28 minutes into it. We're not even through a full fucking pack. My God. All right, so this one is that's right. I already read these ones. I think I've already read these. Yeah, Stolen Uniform. This one's an instant. Actually, let me just do this the right way. If I sit it there long enough, it usually does a good job. Eventually, I do need to get another webcam, but my webcam's pretty good for now. But if I do have to get a new webcam, I will do it. I've definitely been eyeballing one of the Logitech Brio ones. Worst case scenario, I could still do the show on my Pixel 8 Pro. Always happy to do that. Let's see. Poison the Waters. Let's take a look here. Alrighty. Let's keep going. Ah, oh, yes, is the one that's the double-sided one. So here's the two sides, by the way. I wish this thing could focus. Yeah, it just doesn't seem to want to focus on it. That's all right. It kind of works. But yeah, let's see. All right, one pack down. More to go. All right, we got pack 2 of 9. Got a pack. We're gonna open this bad boy up. So, ooh, yeah. Thank you, Wizards of the Coast and Square, for making this happen. Pretty dope. Oh, all right. Interesting. So some of these are double-sided. Oh, there is a card in here I think I just got a peek at, and I am very excited. Henlo says, why not sell covered calls on your long-term dividend stock holdings? I mean, it's not a bad idea, because I could use at least a bare minimum 100 shares as collateral. It would be interesting to do that on an ETF specifically. In fact, that would be kind of fun, if I do say so myself. Depends on what you guys think, though. Tim Smith says, developing Garza magic cards videos to turn Caitlin Clark straight. Wait, isn't Caitlin Clark already straight? No, Caitlin Clark already has. Well, unless she came out as gay recently or something, I don't know. But doesn't she? I thought she had a husband. But I will say though, a lot of the ladies in the WNBA, well, hey, they're having fun, man. They're having fun. Now, Caitlin Clark is awesome, man. I will say this: Angel Reese might be one of the worst players I've ever seen. No joke. She's so bad. The media has hyped her up to be something she's not. If Caitlin Clark played as badly as Angel Reese, I'm sorry, we wouldn't be talking about Caitlin Clark, would we? I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. We live in a clown world. Let's see. Boom. We got Sabotender. Yeah. Got Reach. Landfall whenever land you control enters a creature deals 1 damage. 8. Yep. Oh, sweet deal. That's a good deal. Get this in there. I'm just gonna put everything in the sleeves. But I'm gonna show you the cards before I put them in there. And I'm also gonna try to show you guys me putting them in the sleeves. So you guys get that sexy first-hand experience. Cornered by black mages. Target opponent sacrifices. Here we go. I'll let you guys read the card. Not bad. Not bad at all. I'll just read the title. I'll let you guys read the details of the card. And it's actually showing up a little bit better, which is kind of nice. Well, who knows? If some of these are actually worth something, I might even sell. I don't know. There's a lot of. I don't want to sell any of these to be unless it's like later on down the road and I need money. But this is just cool, man. This is just cool. I do want to create some custom decks with these. Actually, I think you can. I would like to. I was going to try working with Nathan and Billy, and I was thinking that we could try to find a way to create a really good deck with each of these cards, custom decks. Commune with Beavers. This is a sorcery. Boom. It's kind of cool. I put the sleeve on before even reading it to you guys, so my bad. And by the way, this is from Final Fantasy II. It's like old school Final Fantasy right here. Look at the top 3 cards. I'll let you read it. But Commune with Beavers. That is dope. Dope as hell. Henlo says, I think you could make some good premium if you do already own the underlying shares. I would love to see a video on it, but no pressure. Here's the thing though. A lot of those covered calls, I mean, it's really just you're just using your existing holdings as collateral, and it's their right to buy at a strike price, so you get to sell them for whatever price, and then you can just buy them. And you just buy them back from the market usually. So covered call strategies are really neat. I think writing call contracts while having the collateral to back up the contract is really nice. So that's awesome. Henlo says, hopefully you pull a traveling chocobo. They are $1,000. Wow, a traveling chocobo. You guys got to keep me up to date on what like the best ones are. If you guys see anything that looks like a rare one, you guys would probably know better than I. So let's take a look here. Ice Flan, dude, from Final Fantasy X. Look at that. That is a classic card, if I do say so myself. Right there, dude. Look at that. That's a classic right there, all day, every day. Ooh, this one's a cat beast. This one's from Final Fantasy 15. This one's Korural. I don't know how to say this right, but check this out. I'll let you guys see it. Let you guys see this card. Look at that art. This is one of the things I love about Magic cards is the art. The gameplay is fun. I do enjoy the action. The more I play Magic, the better I get, and the more I enjoy the gameplay procedures. I don't always play the game very well. My boys, Billy and Nathan, have been playing a long time, and they're far better than I am. I try my best to beat them, though. It's always fun. In fact, it's really fun because it is challenging to play these guys. They're very good strategists. However, I am a savant at chess. Let's see. It's a lot easier when you start out on the same playing field, though. That's the difference between chess and Magic. There's a little bit of luck involved. There's a little bit of strategy. Quite a bit of strategy. To be honest, if I was to say, I would say chess, for example, is 100% strategy because you both start out basically on the same level. Magic is interesting. Magic is probably seven. If I was to, this is all I'm using girl math here. Magic is probably 70% strategy, 10, 15, maybe 20% luck, and then 20%. Honestly, I'm not too sure. I think it's a strategy and luck. But there's definitely a lot of strategy involved. So if you know what to do with your cards, you have an advantage. You can have the best cards in the world, but if you don't know what to do with those cards, don't know how to play them the right way, man, you could play something out of sequence, out of order, that sort of thing. So you got to keep an eye out for that shit. But yeah, this is it's a pretty cool beast right here. Tim Smith says, I'm one more cartoon dragon away from clicking off this live stream and watching Rick from Pawn Stars buy guitars with forged signature. No, don't do it, Tim. No, it's funny. No, you do your thing, man. I will say this is kind of one of my for people who are not big fans of Magic the Gathering or Final Fantasy. I got to admit, this stream is going to bore the shit out of you. This particular live stream is going to bore the crap out of you. So keep that in mind. But we have Iron Giant from Final Fantasy. It's another Final Fantasy 15 card. Hell yeah. Look at that. It's a pretty good card. He's a 6/6. Requires 7 mana cost. All right. That's not bad. I'll take that. Pretty dope, if I do say so myself. Yeah, I gotta do more of these unboxing videos, man. Maybe Magic, maybe Wizards of the Coast will start sending me Final Fantasy shit. If you guys say, hey, Wizards of the Coast, man, ball's in your court, man. If you send me some Final Fantasy cards, I will be forever grateful. Oh, we got a world map from Final Fantasy 1. It's an artifact, too. Look at that. It's hot. If that doesn't make you wet, I don't know what... If this doesn't make you wet, I don't know what will. What, you know? If it doesn't make you wet, I don't know what will. All right? It's good. It really is fun opening these packs, though. And I kind of wanted to kind of film this as kind of a memento kind of to this set. I didn't go all out like my boy Nathan, though. My boy Nathan, I get it, though. He's a huge Magic fan, but he's also a huge Magic the Gathering fan, too. One moment, folks. All right, there we go. Sorry, I was messaging my lady. She was watching in on the stream a little bit, so let's see here. Okay, so we got unexpected. Ooh, this is from Final Fantasy IX. This is a classic unexpected request. Final Fantasy IX is honestly one of my favorite Final Fantasy games. In fact, I may purchase it from Steam or something just to play the full game again, because they do have it released for PC. But yeah, gain control of a target creature until end of turn. Untap this creature, it gains haste. Till end of turn, you may... Oh, that's not bad. It's a hell of a card. It's a hell of a card. But yeah, I wouldn't mind making like little custom decks for these. Just keep them in the sleeve, make some custom combos and shit. All right. Ooh, a Final Fantasy X card. Auron's Inspiration. Look at that. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. It's a good instant, man, right there. Attacking creature gets +2/+0 until end of turn. Hell yeah. That's not bad. You cast this from the graveyard. Hell yeah. I like cards where you can cast from the graveyard, but I don't take advantage of that ability nearly enough. So I got to learn to start taking advantage of those abilities. Ooh, Travel the Overworld. So this is from Final Fantasy V. This is it's a sorcery. Affinity for towns. The spell costs 1. Oh, I'm just gonna stop reading that. Just, you know. Hold on. There we go. Pretty good. What I need to do is I need to put like a little something, some sort of little platform that you guys can look at this on, but that's okay. I may do a recap video where I go over all the cards that I got. And I might even do it with my Pixel 8 Pro because I think it has better video quality, if I'm going to be honest. So, I love this Logitech webcam. It really is great, but sometimes for videos like this, not as good, but, you know, it's not perfect. It's a live stream. I'm not doing like anything crazy or impressive or anything, so let's see here. This is pack 2 of 9, by the way. It's just for reference points. Oh, the Albed Salvagers, another Final Fantasy X reference card. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, yeah. You know, what if I just held it like this? Probably be better. Wouldn't it be better? No, it's actually better if I... hold it with the left hand. Yeah, I love the artwork on this, though. Look at that. Not bad at all. By the way, if anybody wants to buy these from me, I might even sell them and just, I don't know, put them on eBay or something. But no, I actually don't really want to sell these at all. These are kind of, I mean, unless you're desperate to complete a set. If you're desperate to complete a set, I might actually sell maybe them for a cheap price. But I actually want to try to help Nathan complete his set because he got like 3 boxes of these. And each box comes with like 30 packs. And yeah, I think he should have enough boxes to complete the whole damn set, though. He should be able to get virtually every single card in the collection. And if he doesn't, well, what the hell? Here's the funny thing, man. So far, you're gonna see what main character I got. So far, I've got Squall from Final Fantasy VIII in this collection, which is really neat. I'm very happy about that, by the way. I love watching you message me. Oh my, that's funny. She likes it. My girlfriend loves it. Oh, Brittany, my girlfriend says, no, don't sell. Nathan is okay, but nobody else. Yeah, I definitely want to help Nathan out. Like, if Nathan wanted to, you know, if he was like, maybe somehow this card was needed to complete his set, I would just give him the card. Anyway, here we go. We got it's a cat druid. Oh, it's a cat druid from Final Fantasy. That's 16? No, that's 14. That's Final Fantasy 14, my bad. This is cool. I love how this encapsulates every character, everything from every single Final Fantasy game. This is great. And the Final Fantasy universe is very expansive, so it's like you get all sorts of shit. It's crazy. I gotta stop saying. All right. Okay, this is the card that I had noticed, and this actually might be worth a lot. So this is a foil version of Zidane, one of my favorite characters of all time in Final Fantasy. He's from Final Fantasy IX. He is a thief. He is honestly one of my favorite characters because not only is he hilarious, he's a thief. He's a bit of a troll, but he also does have a pretty good heart at the end of the day. Hell of a character. He's got a really cool monkey tail. You find out, I'm not going to spoil the game for anybody, but if you've never played Final Fantasy IX, definitely play it because this character is the best. And if you don't feel like playing it, look through some playthroughs. People play through this game all the time on YouTube, so boom. Yeah, Final Fantasy IX deserves a lot of love. I love the job-based, what do you call it? The job-based battle system where it's like, you know, you have a thief, you got your black mage, you got your red mage, you got the works, you got the whole shabam, dude. Okay, so we got Zidane. This is huge, man. That's a huge one for me. Because he really is, that might be a rare one. Actually, what edition is that? If that's like if I don't know if they do first editions or not or whatever, but if this one's a first edition, let me see here. It was a Square Enix, Final Fantasy 9. Da, 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 da. So I don't know particularly if this is like I don't know. It's gonna be interesting though. All right. Oh. We got Baron, Airship Kingdom. Boom. Boom, boom. It's a land, but it's awesome. This is another. This is Final Fantasy IV, actually. And God, I love the airships. Everybody loves airships. If you don't have your own airship, what are you doing with your life? What are you doing in your life if you don't have your own bloody airship? All right. You got to be like my boy Sid. If you want to be a real G, you got to have an airship. All right. Stocks Family Farm, dude. My boy, dude. Mr. Blanking. AJ. No. Shit, why am I blanking right now? I'm sorry, you guys. I'm too hyped up on all sorts of sugar. But CJ, I think. CJ. Yeah. Anyway, my boy from Stocks Family Farm. I met him the other day at that TJ. Jesus, man, I'm sorry, brother. I met you at the anti-Trump rally and everything. And that was. We were only two counter protesters there. That was pretty fun, man. That was pretty dope. But yeah, guys, make sure you guys check out Stocks Family Farm. He's got really cool stuff on his YouTube channel. He tries to do like farming videos and shit, and it's pretty pimp. So you guys gotta check him out, man. I don't know why. I hate to say this, man. Anytime somebody's got like, like even whether it's AJ or TJ, I've always been bad at that. Like, I always mix up my AJs and my TJs, dude. It's terrible. Well, I'm pretty shitty at that shit, though. I appreciate you guys understanding. Check this out, though. This is the dog. This is the dog from Final Fantasy VIII. This is Angelo. Very cute dog, by the way. Look at how cute that dog is. You get to use that dog in the game. For part of her like limit break and stuff, and in Final Fantasy VIII's built-in card game in the game itself, you get to have the Angelo card at some. I can't remember how you obtain the Angelo card, but it's pretty dope either way. There we go. That's pack number 2 out of the way. We got pack number 2. You're probably wondering why am I getting all these in sleeves? Well, I kind of want to preserve them, like I said, because they're neat and they're fun. But yeah, Angelo. So Final Fantasy VIII, though, Final Fantasy VIII doesn't get enough love either. Like 7 is one of the best. Don't get me wrong. Final Fantasy VIII has a very janky battle system, but I will say Final Fantasy VIII storyline, man. It rivals 7. I still think 7 wins on the storyline mode, the story mode. Well, not story mode. Just the storyline overall by a hair. Final Fantasy VIII rivals in that storyline for sure. And it's a beautiful story, man. It's a weird one. It's science fiction meets fantasy for sure. And I think it takes the best elements of science fiction and the best elements of fantasy and combines them. But the battle system was a little bit. I was not a big fan of the battle. I think it tried too hard to be unique to the point that I don't know. I think it wasn't too bad. It took some getting used to. The game was a little complex, but that did make it kind of fun to have a bit of a learning curve to it. So number 8's definitely great. But Angelo, what a sweet little dog. And oh, Brittany, yes. No, I love that little Angelo dog, dude. That Angelo dog's like so flipping cool, dude. But yeah, Final Fantasy VIII's great, man. It's great. All right, we're on pack 3 of 9. We're almost there. And I know, I've been slow as tits. I'm going to try to speed up the process, though. But I enjoyed talking to you guys. I enjoy, building up anticipation for all this stuff. And, maybe later people can watch this at 2x speed or something like that and pause at key moments. I might even make a timetable for this that people can check out, like a little chapter by chapter where people can see which cards are being shown at what times, that sort of thing. I might pull that off. I don't know if I take the time to do that. Then it depends on. Oh yeah, I'm unboxing. Oh, we got more artwork. Look at this. So this is the artwork collection, 46 out of 53. We got Kefka. Oh my god. Now this is so Kefka, I mean, I got to admit, was probably inspired by the Joker from Batman in a lot of ways. I mean, there's a lot of things from Final Fantasy that are inspired by movies and TV shows and books. And definitely Kefka is one of those that just sends chills down your spine. The atrocities this motherfucker commits. The atrocities. So, yeah. 46 out of 53, dude. This is crazy. Anybody who wants to take a look at that. Even though the art, I don't know how valuable the art pieces are, but I'll put these in the little thing. These in the thing. And let me oh, I got it. This one's now we're probably going to be getting some duplicates from this point forward. We've seen a few. We're probably going to see a few commons. So we've seen this one already, but I'll show this one. Boop. This one's Quitrub Forer. I can't say that properly. But I'll let you guys take a look at the card. Very creepy card, by the way. So this one's from Final Fantasy XI. This is the MMO game for Final Fantasy. Really good game, by the way. Really good game. I like how the creature's kind of powerful. If you think about it, 3/2, only costs 3 mana to play. When this creature enters, choose 1, destroy target creature that was dealt damage. That's incredible, man. Exile up to 2 target cards from a single graveyard. That's crazy. That keeps them out of the game. So, yeah, exiling other people's. So there's a graveyard and there's the exile area. You definitely want to exile your opponent's powerful cards so they don't pull those cards from the graveyard again. But Stocks Family Farm says definitely make shorts from the stream. Absolutely, my man. Absolutely. Hold on. My phone is being janky. Okay, no messages from my baby. All right. I do like to occasionally check for any messages and stuff like that. Oh, I'm feeling, dude, look how tan I'm getting. This is great. I'm getting like tan right here. I got my red arms. I was playing some basketball earlier, testing this bad boy out. Went really well. It actually stayed on. So this one's an Equate nasal strip, by the way. I may actually start shilling out those. Yeah, they're a great alternative to the Breathe Right strips because, you know, I don't like to spend a lot of money. And if there is a product that does the same thing at a lower cost and the quality is not too different, yeah, I definitely take a chance on it. This is kind of a trial period with these. I'm going to see how well I could use these. Worst case scenario, I may not like these as much as the Breathe Right ones, or they may not be as effective. So what I'll probably end up doing is I could keep them as backups just in case I get desperate, you know, that sort of thing. Anyway, enough jabbing about that. Let's focus on the cards, people. The heart of the cards. All right. We got this is we had this one earlier. Commune with the Beavers. I'll let you guys take a look at that. That's pretty cute, actually. Look at those sweet beavers. That's from Final Fantasy II, by the way. Let's see. Stocks Family Farm says we should have exchanged numbers. I'm going down on Saturday for the next Dem protest. Man, I don't know, dude. That was tough for me to go down to that one, man. Some of those people were jerks to me, man. Some of those people were not nice, and it was very toxic. It's like, I mean, there were nice people there. Don't get me wrong, but man, when you got 10% plus just giving you the looks, obviously I know I'm rapping about Joe Biden and shit, whatever, but like, you know, I wasn't doing no harm. But yeah, I know a lot of people were being mean to me, but that's okay. I don't, it's a toxic environment. That's why I don't go to, that's why I don't go to those. I don't go to those types of rallies. They're toxic people, man. But that's another reason why I don't vote Democrat, because I'm sorry, I just can't. The party lost me a long time ago. Let's see. Noob Sebot the goat says pulled a Surge Foil Sephiroth and a borderless VV in the same pack. Damn, dude, that's not bad. That's pretty good, brother. That's a I don't know how rare those are, but that's awesome. Stocks Family Farm says I called the cops on the lady that assaulted me and sent the video. Oh, well, heck yeah, man. I'm just sorry you got assaulted there, man. I'm sorry that they were being jerks, you know, because you were actually, honestly, you were being more tolerable than me. I mean, we were both being tolerable, but on a scale of tolerance, I mean, you didn't even have a mega hat on, man. You just had the Ice Ice Baby sign. That was all you had. That's all you had. So, you know, people were being, you were much more calm mannered. I looked like a psychopath. I just had my mega hat and I was talking about my love of Joe Biden, you know. So, Joe Biden 2028, by the way, everybody. But I don't want to make this too political. I'd rather just keep focusing on the cards. But another Ice Flan, we got this actually in the last pack. So we're getting a few duplicates now. We're getting a few duplicate Ice Flans. I have a feeling that Ice Flans are probably fairly common in this. Oh, we got another. Oh, I got this already, but we got another Chocomog. Boom. We got Chocomog again. This is my favorite summon, by the way. This is my favorite summon. Right here. Boom. Hold on. No, it's okay, man. It's okay. You know, I mean, I'm still gonna talk about politics on this show from time to time. Not as much. All I know is here. I'm just gonna say one little piece and leave it at that. Nobody's fault, man. Anybody wants to bring up politics on this show, you go for it, man. I enjoy interacting with the audience. I enjoy talking. And I'm not against anybody sharing their beliefs, no matter how obscene or not obscene. It doesn't matter. I don't even care if people troll, to be quite honest. I think it's funny. But no, overall, like, you were one of the more mild-mannered people there. Actually, probably you had the calmest demeanor. And it really saddens me that somebody actually was being it saddens me that somebody was being a piece of crap to you, man. That sucks. You know, I mean, look, these people, man, like, you go to those types of rallies, and I'll tell you, I think some people are so convinced that they're right to the point of arrogance, to the point that they're going to be like total D-bags to you. And, you know, honestly, those rallies, man, are total boomer fests anyway. There was like virtually nobody our age. I'm pretty sure most people were 50 and older. And I think a lot of them are just afraid they're going to get their Social Security taken away. I mean, dude, we're not going to even have Social Security by the time we get to the age of 65 anyway. I mean, if we do, we do. That's great. But it honestly, Social Security happens to be one of the worst Ponzi schemes of all time. No, Bitcoin's the worst. Social Security is second. It's basically the young funding the old. And you know what? I think it's good to have some sort of social safety net, but I don't know. I feel like the government has been using Social Security money in all the wrong ways, and I think it's already might be even close to bankruptcy. Stocks Family Farm says they're all very fine people on both sides. You know, and that's the thing, man. On both sides, there are legitimate people. There are legitimately good people, and I just think that it's very sad that people are willing to demonize one side or the other. We're talking about, like, for example, like, people were demonizing me for wearing a mega hat and just rapping about my love of Joe Biden. That's not a bad thing. You know? Anyway, I'm going to keep going with this. I could go on and on and on, but boom, we got a Chocomog. Boom. All right. We got another item shopkeep. This is another duplicate, by the way. We had this in a previous pack. This pack is almost I wouldn't say virtually identical, but a very similar pack to the other. So, kind of dope. Oh, white Auracite. When this artifact enters, exile target non-land permanent and opponent controls until the artifact leaves the battlefield. Let me just show this real quick to everybody. Boom. I'm gonna try filming me putting these in the packs. But yeah, so far I think we got a couple what I would consider rare cards. I mean, this is pretty neat. So Baron Rivalry. Oh, this is from Final Fantasy IV. It's an instant too. That's kind of cool. I like the way it is. I don't know how rare this card is, but it's kind of interesting. It's not your traditional Magic card in the way that it's made. I don't know. It feels a little disorganized and kind of crazy. Let's see, instant as it's kind of cool. It's a neat little card. Stocks Family Farm says I'm gonna go, but let's get together. Coming to the river farm. Oh, I can give it a try sometime. Depending on how far out you live, my brother. I don't mind like chilling out and you know. but yeah, I try to travel as much as I can, because I used to not travel as much when I was a little younger, but I try to travel more. But I try. But yeah, man. Yeah, I'll talk to you. Yeah, I mean, anytime you feel like it, man, just shoot me. Well, here, I'm gonna put my email in here. Yeah, feel free. Hey, bud, feel free to send me your number, brother. Garza Media is at gmail.com. I don't know if it's gonna show my full email on there, but it's the S is on at the end is accurate, so it's Garza Medias. The S is totally accurate on there. GarzaMedias at gmail.com, man. Yeah, feel free to send me your number on there or whatever, and I'll try to make sure I add you to my contacts list and stuff if you're still on here. But anyway, I'm gonna keep on reading. Here we go. Let's see what we got. All right, people. This is exciting. This is the first time I've really done a long form unboxing video. This is kind of crazy. All right, man. Let's take a look here. Oh, dude, the camera's losing focus. Making sure it's not getting too hot or anything. So sometimes the camera does get a little hot. Like this, I'm gonna have to get a new camera at some point, man. This camera's lasted a lot longer than I expected. It's a Logitech Brio, though. It's actually a pretty good brand, but I do need to wipe it down one of these times. It's got a little bit of dust on it and shit, so trying to make it to where it doesn't heat up too often. And I think it's got little air vents, if I remember right. Oh, it definitely gets hot, though. Definitely gets real hot. This one's from Final Fantasy IV. We got Giat, I can't say it right, King of the Dwarves. Here we go. It's a good card. Looks like a good one. Hell yeah. Get it. All right, I'm gonna put that one in the case. It's a non-duplicate. We're getting some that are not duplicates, but I don't mind having a little bit of duplicates here and there. I think it's great. This one is Swallowed by Levithan. I always say this wrong, but yeah, this is kind of cool. It's an instant. That's kind of neat. Let you guys read that real quick. It's a pretty neat card, man. It's from Final Fantasy II. It's pretty dope. Oh, hold on. Now, I remember when they did like the Lord of the Rings, that was pretty cool, but man, this Final Fantasy one, this is like top tier. Like this is GOAT level shit. We're talking about like this is good. This is real good. Yeah, some of these, the casting costs aren't too bad. Oh, I put this one in too early. Hold on. Anyway, I'll show it to you guys anyway. Let's see. Oh, that's gonna ring light. Yeah, I'll show that a little bit. There we go. It's Coral Sword. It's from Final Fantasy V. Boom. Oh, my boy. He emailed me. Hold on. I'm going to just send him my number back. Yeah, really cool dude, man. Really cool dude. Let's see. Yeah, I just realized tomorrow's Friday. Tomorrow is Friday. I've been getting a lot of sun, by the way, going out, shooting the hoops. Boom, 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 boom. All right. So then we got what else we got here? We got side quest card collection. So let's see. This is a pretty cool card. This is a double-sided one, by the way. We'll read the other one here in a second. If I can show this. Maybe one day. Well, yeah, this is let me try that one more time. Boop. There we go. That kind of works. And then this one on the back, we got a magic card. Pretty dope. Look at that. Pretty cool. I like the double-sided cards. Those are kind of neat. It's kind of pretty cool to have those. You get like see an artifact. Yeah, because one side of it is a creature, the other side of it's an enchantment. You know, to be honest, I'm not entirely certain how that actually works. That might be a new. It's pretty interesting, actually. It's kind of cool. Oh, hold on, I gotta pop my back. Oh. Stocks Family Farm says I emailed you. I'm gonna jet. Hell yeah, dude. Thank you, brother. Noob say boy bought the goat says I pull the best cards when I'm stoned. Hell yeah, brother. You get it, man. You get it. I don't smoke that marijuana. I stay away from that shit. It affects the way I function, and I get pretty paranoid too. We got Kane from Final Fantasy IV. Traitorous Dragon. That's a pretty cool card, damn. I love how they try to stay as accurate to the character's abilities as well, which is pretty cool. Let's see, Kane has flying. Trying to show you guys like what this creature can do. Neato. Pretty dope. Oh. All right. So, this is cool. This is a sorcery, by the way. I'm going to read this one aloud because this is kind of This is a special card right here. This is a holographic card, so it's gonna be kind of tough to show. There we go. So I'm going to read it aloud real quick. And so this is Aerith Rescue Mission Sorcery. This is from Final Fantasy VII, one of my favorites, obviously. So this is where they're going into the Shinra building. And they choose whether they take the stairs, by the way, or they take the elevator. Or just go right in to take the elevator. So you could choose one in this one. So you could either take the elevator. In this case, when you take the elevator, you create 3 1/1 colorless hero creature tokens. If you take the 59 flight of stairs, tap up to 3 target creatures, put a stun counter on one of them. If a permanent with a stun counter would become untapped, remove one from it instead. That's not bad at all. Noob Saibot from Mortal Kombat. It's funny. I love it. I dig it, man. I appreciate that. All right. Yeah, some of those holographic ones, though, they seem pretty valuable. So I'm going to try to preserve those to the best of my ability. Oh, just a Windburst Federation Center from Final Fantasy XI. I don't really know much about Final Fantasy XI, though. I never took the time to fully play the game. I'm surprised we're not seeing a lot of Final Fantasy 12 cards. That's what's really surprising me on this one. Oh, we're already out of the pack. That's the third pack down, you guys. Third pack down. Boom, boom, shaboom. We're on pack number 4. We're going to take a little bit of an intermission just for a few moments. I want to make myself some tang, all right? Watch this. Replenish. I'm drinking tang from this Reese's mug right here. Make sure you guys get your tang, by the way. All right. Give me 1 second, folks. One more moment. So we're on our fourth. All right. We're going to continue opening these cards. Okay. You guys ready? Hold on, my hands feel a little sticky. One moment. All right. Okay, here we go. Ready? Y'all ready for this? Fourth pack. We're almost there, you guys. We're in 23 minutes into this. I'm going to try to make it a lot faster. I'll try to be as quick as I possibly can. Snoop Plus One says, join to see some card pack cracking and saw a grown man whip himself. That you did, man. That you did. Make sure you subscribe for that. For more Diddy style, dude. That's some I got some Diddy style stuff going on this channel, dude. I'm trying not to be so Diddy like, but you know. Well, what can I do, man? Diddy's like my hero and shit. All right. So we got a two-sided one. This is this is just a token. So we got token creature, just a bird. Boop, birdie. Another token creature. On the other side, you got a hero. Oh, let's see. My boy Noob says, go on, get an OnlyFans. I'm already on OnlyFans. Technically, the Michael Garza show is on OnlyFans. But I don't need to do OnlyFans anymore because I got monetized on YouTube. So now I get to do G-rated content like this where I do creepy shit. All right, so we got Rabanastre, Royal City. Boom, boom, boom. Look at that. This land enters tapped. Look at that. That's a good card. It's a good little land. I know y'all jealous. We got some all sides sorts of double-sided cards. This is very interesting. Oh, this is from Final Fantasy 15. So this is Noctis, Prince of Lucius. Interesting. Got lifelink too. Let's read the let you guys read it. What's wrong with your neck? My neck? Oh, you're talking about. So sometimes I have to crack it a little bit because I've been straightening out my posture, so I've been having to crack it a little more often ever since I switched to this exercise ball as a chair. And honestly, my posture's been getting better, but I still have to like realign and crack it like that. I don't know, you guys can't hear that crack, but it's good. It's good shit. Anyway. But yeah, this is pretty good, man. If I can actually show this. But yeah, Charlie, my neck is pretty gay. That's all I gotta say. But it's a pretty cool card, though. Now, I don't know... I don't know much about Final Fantasy 15. I don't even know if this... I'm assuming this card's pretty rare. It looks rare. It's kind of like holographic-like. I will say, I'm pretty sure Nathan will want this card because I think he played Final Fantasy 15. And I think you're playing in a group, like a boy band group or something. It's a weird one. I don't really even know what the story of 15 is, but I will say if Nathan wants this card, if he is desperate for this card, because I think Final Fantasy 15 is one of his favorites. I wouldn't say favorite, but like, I remember him mentioning it a couple times. That's like the one of the Final Fantasies that... There are a few Final Fantasies I've not played, but my main favorites are number 7, number 8, number 9. I felt like those were just... Number 10, obviously. 10's a great one. But they just came out with so many bangers back in the day, man. Here we go. It feels good though, man. It's good to... I mean, my posture's gotten a lot better ever since I started using this exercise ball as a chair, because I do call center work at home. Basically, I take phone calls at home. That's my job, and I've been doing it for I wouldn't say a long time, but I've been doing it for 12 years. I'm basically an expert at this point. Like I know the game on how to take calls and work with all sorts of different customer management systems and shit and all that jazz. As I've grown older, the job has become less appealing because I never really moved up into leadership at all because I never really cared. But my portfolio is good. That's all I care about is my portfolio tight. Yeah, that's all that matters. As long as my portfolio's tight, I'm good. Dude, Balam Garden. There's 2 versions of Balam Garden, by the way. You have this is from Final Fantasy VIII for everybody who doesn't know. You get the land version where it's on land. You get to tap it as land, blah blah blah. But flip it in reverse. Boom. You got Balam Garden Airborne. This is in the air. It's going. It's flying. Whenever Balam Garden attacks, draw a card. That's sexy. That gives me an erection. Crew 1, it's basically a vehicle. It's a 5/4 vehicle, but once you get somebody in that vehicle, man, boom. You going down, son. That's cool, dude. That's a sick card, dude. I love these double-sided cards. They're really cool because they'll be like something like a sorcery or a land on one side and a creature on the other. Very cool. Very cool. This is a great pack, by the way. Oh, shit. We got Cypher. Cypher is another character from the Final Fantasy VIII series. From Final Fantasy VIII game. Boom. Cypher, baby. He is actually, in my opinion, one of those characters you hate during the game, and then you love him, and he kind of grows on you towards the end of the game. You still think he's a douche, and you still think he's a bit of a traitor, but at the same time, I don't know. I think he became kind of a better person towards the end of the game. Final Fantasy VIII had some great character development. That is the one thing I gotta say about number 8. The characters developed really well in that game. Even Squall surprisingly developed quite a bit in that game. Fuck, man, that's such a good game. For those of you who've never played Final Fantasy, this is great, man. All right, sorry, I was checking my phono. My apologies. We're gonna get back to it. So we got Lionheart. This is artifact. Hold on. This is another Final Fantasy VIII card, dude. This is my favorite pack so far. This has been my favorite pack. It's got Lionheart artifact equipment. When this equipment enters, it deals 2 damage to any target. Equipped creature gets +2/+1. Equipped 2. Hell yeah. That's a tight fucking card, dude. Oh my goodness, what a beautiful card. It's a beautiful card, one of the best, one of the greatest. It's the only equipment you need. It deals 2 damage to any target as it enters. Equipped creature gets +2/+1. It costs 2 mana to equipped. I will say, if you get Hojo, so we've been playing with the commander decks that my boy Nathan purchased for Final Fantasy, and if you have Hojo, he basically makes it to where there's like no equipment costs. So you can like switch the equipment back and forth, and then if you switch the equipment and stuff and gets attach it to other creatures and shit while Hojo's on the field, you get to draw a card. So you get an extra draw every turn as long as you have Hojo on the field. But he does make a tempting target to other players. Other players like Nathan, once he sees Hojo on the field, he tries to take out Hojo immediately. So fun fact. It has something to do with Final Fantasy VII, but yeah, definitely fun playing those commander decks though. So, by the way, if you guys were wondering where I got these sleeves from, I got these sleeves from the Adult Fun Center. No, I'm just kidding. I got these sleeves from Walmart. I just walked into Walmart. I was like, "Where are your guys? Where are you?" I was like, "Where are your damn sleeves?" I was like, "Where are the sleeves? Where are you?" Let's see. Noob says, I only played number 10. I mostly played for Blitzball. Hell yeah. Snoop +1 says, I only played Crisis Core in Final Fantasy 1. Hell yeah. Final Fantasy 1's a classic, man. It's like NES classic right there. Noob says, the Buster Sword alt art is fire. I do love the Buster Sword. Oh! We got Rufus. Man. This is crazy. Whenever Rufus Shinra attacks, if you don't control a creature named Dark Star, create Dark Star. A legend. That's so crazy. Because Dark Star is the little, like, weird, whatever, that demon dog next to him. A legendary 2/2 white and black dog creature token. That's a good card, man. Rufus from another Final Fantasy VII classic right there. Dude, I have pulled some hella good cards so far, man. This is crazy. Yeah, these cards are beast. Yeah, these all belong in sleeves. I got Queen. Oh, I gotta send my brother a picture of this. Oh my goodness. I think he didn't. I don't think he ever played through Final Fantasy IX completely. I did though, because I love the game. I think it's one of the best. Um, yeah, I gotta send a picture of this to my bro, dude. Boom, dude. Shit. But yeah, dude, Queena. Boom, dude. This creature, man, eats motherfucking frogs for dinner. All right, motherfucking frogs. Now you can add, this is an optional character you can not purchase, but this is an optional character you can get in Final Fantasy IX. Pretty flippin' cool. Pretty dope. If you ask me. This is fun, man. I'm having a blast. I got my Tang. It's my 90s drink. Snoop plus one says Michael is one good pull away from oiling himself up with baby oil. I have done an episode where I oiled myself up with baby oil. It was a Diddy based episode. It was very fun. I gotta admit, I kind of enjoyed it. Felt kind of smooth on the skin. I don't know. Very enjoyable experience though. Don't knock baby oil until you try it. All right, just calm down. It feels good on my boobs. All right. Don't be hating. You hating? I swear, if you's hating, you better not be hating, boys. Oh shit! Laughing mad. This one's an instant. Boom. Boom. Hold on. There we go. That's a Kefka card, I think. That's from Final Fantasy VI. Yeah, that's Kefka right there. Shit, dude. One of the most fucked up villains of all time, man. Totally fucked up. Yeah, the art is Noob says love the art. Absolutely, the art's incredible on these. I'm loving every minute of this. This is great. It's admiring the art. I get to show off all this art to you guys. It's gonna be a fun rewatch as well. I'm gonna try to put a timestamp though for all the different cards. It's gonna take a while to compile, if I'm not gonna lie, but it's gonna be fun to do. It's going to be very interesting, so I definitely want to try to do some timestamp keynotes and stuff like that in different comments and shit. And all that. Anyway. Crossroads Village, here we go. This is from Final Fantasy. Which is Final Fantasy is this? Number 2? Okay. I never played number 2, so I have no idea. There we go. All right. I'm trying to hold it up to you guys long enough to where you guys get a good little look at it. You know what I mean? I want you guys to get that sweet, sweet nectar. Call the Mountain Chocobo. This is a duplicate. Not a duplicate, but we got this in a previous pack in this one. Call the Mountain Chocobo. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Pimp. Pimp, pimp. Oh, that one's... Oh, that one kind of fell in weirdly. Oh, we got this one in the previous pack as well. The more common one. Obviously, I'm not going to complete the entire series of these, but I do want to see if I could help Mr. Nathan, though. I want to see if I could help my boy Mr. Nathan complete his box set. Because he got, like I said, he got 3 boxes. I think each box comes with, like, 30. And, by the way, yeah, if you guys want to buy these, check out the links in the description below. They're my Amazon affiliate links. I do, because I'm an Amazon associate, I do get a small commission from those if you click it. It helps support the channel. I may get a small commission, I should say. It's not always a guarantee, but for the most part, helps the channel out, helps us financially grow, and allows me to keep doing this stuff. And you guys have seen how cool these cards are, so hopefully you guys check them out. Let's see here. I need to do more Magic the Gathering ones, though. This shit's fun. I gotta stop saying swear words. I'm trying not to, at least. Here we go. Scorpion Sentinel. Now, this is the one that has the flavor text. Barret, be careful. Attack while its tail's up. It's gonna a counterattack with its laser. That's the first boss fight at the very beginning of Final Fantasy VII. Know it so well. It's one of those that you never forget your first boss fight in a Final Fantasy game. Well, actually, I don't really remember what the first boss fight was in Final Fantasy IX now that I think about it. Oddly enough, I can't remember which one was the first. Such a good game. It's been a long time since I played number 9, though. 7 I've replayed quite a bit, but definitely 9 would be a fun one to replay. Here's another card that I got. Boom. It's a plant beast. Look at that. It's very, very sexy. It's a Goboo Gardener. Look at that. Give me them plants. Give me them plants. By the way, you guys, Bitcoin sucks. Just as a quick public service announcement. I'm going to try to do many public service announcements from this. Bitcoin is a Ponzi scheme. Don't fall for it. If you buy now, you're likely buying at the top because it is a Ponzi. But if it still continues to go up, then the world has gone mad. You've been cornered by black mages. Look at that. That's what you get for buying Bitcoin. You get cornered. If you buy Bitcoin, you get cornered by black mages. All right? Let you guys read the text here real quick. All right, there we go. I'm running out of sleeves. No, I should have plenty of sleeves for all these, but comes with 100 sleeves. Worst case scenario, if I run out of sleeves and shit. Gotta stop saying shit. If I run out of sleeves, then I'll figure something out. Noobs has been playing the game since 2010. This set's art is one of my favorites of all time already. Yeah, it's beautiful, man. The artwork is gorgeous. And I think the thing is, a lot of people love Final Fantasy, including the people who do the art for the Magic, the Gathering cards, you know what I mean? So, and I think I don't know who they get to do a lot of the art, but they have a lot of different artists who contribute to these cards. And what's really cool is these artists get, I think maybe they get royalties from this. I don't know. I don't know how artists make money doing Magic card art, but I'm sure they get paid some decent royalties for every every card that's printed of theirs that where they do the art. They get some kind of royalty. I'd like to believe. Oh, put this over here. Boom. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3. We got 5 more packs. Now I do want to show you guys some of these that I've already opened. There's actually a couple rare cards in here that I do plan on putting inside the sleeves. So this is just a bunch of like, planes and, bunch of mana basically. There's nothing really special in here. So we got planes. It's kind of cool because you got like 7th Heaven. You got like something from Final Fantasy 15. Island. Swamp, mountain, forest. Wastes, yeah, on turn, popular Magic format, standard, booster draft, 40 card decks, yep. Yep, there we go. Yeah, these are all just basically manas, so I'm just gonna put them back in this little paper thing. So, I mean, if I have enough sleeves, I'll definitely, put the mana in there, but for now, the mana is really nothing like, nothing special about the mana. Let's see, we got more planes. It's really dope. So we got planes here. Is it all? No, I dropped it. It's ruined. My mana. Oh. We got planes. Let's see what else we got. We got planes, island, island, swamp, mountain, forest. Ah, here we go. These are some cards that are pretty rare. These are legendary creatures, legendary artifacts. This one's from Final Fantasy VI. This one's from Final Fantasy 14. Just going to show you guys these individually here. Oop. Pretty cool, man. All right, here's the other one. Boop. It's a legendary cat archer. Boom. Pretty dope. Oh, I got to pop my back a little bit. I was also playing a little bit of basketball, and my back, my pussy, and my crack. I'll put these back in here. We got 5 more packs to open up, and we're we got to get through this pretty quickly because I'm tired. I definitely I want to try to get this done in 30 minutes. So I think we got 30 minutes to pull this off. Hopefully. Very cool. All right. Well, hold on. Let me. We got some art. Look at that. It's another Final Fantasy art series. I don't know really what that's from. Wait, is that from? Oh, Kimari. That's from Final Fantasy X. Hold on. Oh, that is Kimari. So that's my boy Kimari. If you guys could even see that. Yeah, that might be a tough one to see, actually. Hold on. Yeah, it's a tough one to see. This is kind of cool. It's a Final Fantasy VII instant. This one is, I'll read it together here. Fight on instant, return up to 2 target creature cards from your graveyard to your hand. That is basically like some Phoenix Down shit right there. That is awesome. An Eris in the clutch right there. Boom. What a card, man. What a card. It's a good card. Final Fantasy 11 card. I mean, technically, these were also in Final Fantasy 7, where you could give the chocobos some greens to try to get them to basically be your chocobo. The if I could put it out there, the Geisel greens. That's cool. Create a 2/2 green bird creature token with whenever land you control enters this token. Huh. That's crazy. Crazy. Let's see. Whenever so this is the wording for this is super confusing. So creature bird token with whenever a land you control enters, this token gets +1/+0 until end of turn. Kind of cool. I dig it. Might be running out of sleeves. Might not be able to put every single card in here. I'll probably avoid putting the artwork in the sleeves, maybe. I don't know. I got 100 sleeves, so that should be enough, in theory. Let's see. Magic Damper. All right, we got that's an instant. I think that's from what's this from Final Fantasy? Oh, Final Fantasy 13. Nice. That's a good game. Boom. Good card, man. Yep. Target creature you control gets +1/+1 and gains hexproof until end of turn. That's nice. I think it prevents you from getting like spells cast on you and shit. Or at least spells cast on the specific creature. Let's see. Gaily Cat. Let's see. Boom. It's a cool card. Boom. Flying in Vigilance. Bam. It's a good card. It's a sweet little kitty, though. It's like from Final Fantasy V, it looks like. It's a Gaily cat. I dig it. Trying to go a little faster, but I'm slow as shit. Slow man. Summon. Oh, we got another summon. GF. Ifrit. This is a good card, by the way. Very, very good card. It's one of the first. Actually, that's the first summon. That's one of the first summons you get that you get to fight in Final Fantasy VIII. I believe this is the Final Fantasy VIII version. Yes, it is. This is the Final Fantasy VIII version of Ifrit. Hell yeah. Because, I mean, Ifrit is in, like, a lot of these. Number 7, I believe, even number 9, if I remember correctly. Oh, Blitzball. Nice. Look at this. I got my own Blitzball finally. I actually got an artifact. It's a Blitzball. It's all I need. Add 1 mana of any color. Go! If you tap this, sacrifice this artifact. Draw 2 cards. Activate only if an opponent was dealt damage by a legendary creature this turn. Huh. I gotta reread that. Let's see. Draw 2 cards. Activate only if an opponent was dealt combat damage by a legendary creature. Okay, this turn. Okay. So if I attack with a legendary creature and it takes damage, then I can, I believe, tap, sacrifice this artifact, draw the 2 cards, and do what I want to do. That's sick. That's sick. Hold on. Gotta force these. Uh-oh, Tim Smith is writing something. What are you writing, Tim? Tim Smith says Kuzbay needs an Iron Dome. Regime change in North Bend. Oh no. Oh no. Tim is my correspondent on the field in Canada. I think Tim might be Justin Trudeau's right-hand man. Just kidding. Just kidding, Tim. I would not truly diss you that terribly. Let's see here. Iron Giant. Okay. Oh, actually, artifact creature demon. Vigilance, reach, and trample. Oh my god, that's beautiful. That's from Final Fantasy 15. I can't remember if I drew that card. If we drew that card earlier, I feel like we did, but maybe we did. Damn, dude, that's a. I like the fact that it's it doesn't matter what mana you use. It's kind of nice. It's 7 mana, though. You need at least 7 mana on the field before you can get this bad boy out. It has Trample, Reach, and Vigilance. Jesus. You can block flying, basically. When it attacks, it doesn't need to be tapped. That's awesome. Trample. If the blocker, tramples, like, so if I attack you for 6, and your blocker can only defend for 3, you take 3 points in the face. hit points in the face, and then your creature dies. So, because the Iron Giant is awesome. This is the Iron Giant. The Iron Giant. Oh my god. The greatest of all time. One of the greatest to ever play the game. YOLO powder. Oh, Endwalker. Instant. This is an instant. Here we go. Boom. Draw 3 cards. There you go. That's a sexy card. Go. Come on. It's a beautiful card right there. Draw 3 cards, then put 2 cards from your hand on the top of your library in any order. That's awesome. It's a heck of an instant. You draw 3 cards, and then put 2 cards from your hand on top of your library in any order. Wow. Neato. That's actually kind of nice. It's from Final Fantasy 14, it looks like. Interesting. Now, just to let you guys know, I'm really an expert as far as Final Fantasy goes. I'm an expert in number 7, number 8, and number 9, number 10. But everything else is a bit of a blur. Magitech armor. Here we go. Boom. Hold on. There we go. Ooh. Here we go. It's beautiful. That's from Final Fantasy VI, by the way. It's a good little vehicle to have, dude. I want to get Cloud. I want to get Cloud in some Magitech armor. I like that you can combine the different things from the different Final Fantasies in this. So if I want to have like Squall in some Magitech armor or have some really cool artifacts go to certain characters, it's fucking dope, man. Pretty neat, if I do say so myself. Heck yeah. Oh, random encounter. Boom. I still. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Shuffle your library in the middle 4 cards. Put each creature card milled this way onto the battlefield. They gain haste. At the beginning of the next end step, return these creatures to the owner's hand. That's crazy. All right, hold on, folks. We got only 4 packs left, but I feel like I'm going slower with the while we do this. Oh, here we go. All right. It's been a long time since I made a new friend. All right, Valkyrie aerial unit. Affinity for artifacts. Let's see. This creature enters surveil 2. Nice. It's a little high cost, but that's a. I think the high cost might be worth it. Let's keep on rolling. Astrologian's Planosphere. Hell yeah. We're going through it. We're going to go a little rapid pace. We're going to go a little faster. I'm just going to try to show the card, kind of speed up the process a little bit. Here we go. But yeah, you guys, check out the link in the description. Gets you, you don't get any special deal. Well, I mean, you do get to see it anyway. If you guys want to buy what I'm buying, check out the link in the description below. As an Amazon associate, I do get some commission, most likely. Excalibur 2. Here we go. This is a legendary artifact. And it's got my boy Steiner. One of the better characters. He was a part of the Queen's Knight Guard or whatever. Pimp, but a little bit of an incompetent, but he's very powerful. There we go. Great card, by the way. Steiner's honestly a great character. And it's too bad I don't have a Steiner card instead. I was really hoping to get a Steiner one, but that's okay. Oh. And we got a land. Boom. So I'm kind of running out of sleeves, I realized. So I may have to be kind of picky. Oh, it's Gongega, by the way. It's the reactor town that got totally demolished. I'll tell you what. This is a land that I'm going to definitely put in this. For sure. We only have 4... We still have only 4 packs left? Jeez. 14 cards per pack. I don't think we have... Well, we do have a pretty good amount of sleeves, but I might have to reserve the sleeves. The lands will not be in the sleeves. In fact, I'm going to have to put all land cards probably in there. That's probably what I'll end up doing. Oh, hold on. We got to open up the... This is the 5th pack. No, wait. 6th pack. We're at the 6th pack so far, and we are 2 hours and 9 minutes into this. And there's not enough tang in the world to get me through this. All this tang right here, man. All right, let's open it. Well, we got a Burden of Hero token. So, if they're tokens, I'm just gonna... Oh, got a little bit of a paper cut there. Put the tokens just in somewhere. Oh, Sephiroth's Intervention. Boom. Destroy target creature, you gain 2 life. Sephiroth, oh man. That's one of the saddest scenes. That's the scene where Sephiroth kills Aerith. Aerith. Such a sad fucking moment, man. That's a good instant card, though. It's good to have kind of sitting on the wings. Because there might be a creature who's about to do something, and you need to have that instant right then and there when it's about to do something crazy. Gigantode. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. There we are. Let me try to give you guys a better angle here. It's a beautiful card. Gigantode. Oh my god. It's beautiful, man. As long as you control 7 or more lands, this creature gets +2/+2. Hell yeah. Oh my goodness. I'm just gonna start reading these like Nick Cage or something, or like Patrick Bateman. Let's see Paul Allen's Gigantode. Let's see Paul Allen's card. I want to read to you some of these Magic cards, and I don't think that you are at my level. No, just kidding. Just kidding. No, I love doing the Patrick Bateman voice, though. It's really fun. The American Psycho Patrick Bateman voice is the best. Oh, this is from Final Fantasy X. Jesus. Stuck in Summoner's Sanctum. Interesting, interesting. Boom. It's an enchantment. Flash and enchant artifact or creature. Just tap permanent. Enchant creature doesn't untap during his controls. Hell yeah. I want to make sure that if I'm able to read it on the screen, that means you're able to read it on the screen. So that's why I'm kind of like making sure I could read them. I want to make sure you guys could see these cards. Dude, this is an epic flipping card. And you guys know I love Final Fantasy IX, right? This card is called You're Not Alone. It's an instant. And just, wow. I'm stunned. That's beautiful artwork, and honestly, hell yeah. I gotta just show you guys the artwork. That's insane. Instant. Target creature gets +2. Hold on. +2/+2 until end of turn. If you control 3 or more creatures, it gets +4/+4 until end of turn instead. That is huge, by the way. Huge, huge, huge. And there's a quote on there. It says, "You've always protected us, but you still don't understand that we looked out for you too." That's a beautiful card. Dude, that's such a cool card, man. Number 9 is I love 7, but man, number 9's got a place in my heart, man. That game, I will say, number 9 actually got me pretty emotional too. They all find all those Final Fantasy games, man. They find a way to get to you. Yeah, number 9 was just unbelievable. I got a Blazing Bum. Boom. I think this is the Final Fantasy. Oh, it's the Final Fantasy IX version. Heck yeah. It's a Blazing Bomb. And whenever you cast a non-creature spell, if at least 4 mana was spent to cast it, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. Heck yeah. Boom. It's awesome. Vane's Treachery. This is from Final Fantasy 12. Here, I'm just going to read it to you guys on the screen here. Boom. It's an instant. Kicker, sacrifice an artifact or creature. You may sacrifice an artifact or creature in addition to any other costs as you cast this spell. Target creature gets -2/-2 until end of turn. If the spell was kicked, that creature gets -6/-6 until end of turn. Damn. So, wow. Just by sacrificing another artifact, you can put a -6/-6 on it. That's very impressive. I am running out of sleeves, admittedly. So I may have to pick and choose what I put in sleeves at this point. But I may put some of the cards just back in the packs. That's what I'm thinking. Syncopate. Oh, this is from Final Fantasy X. This is my boy Seymour right here. Yep. Controller gets counter target spell. Hold on. Counter target spell unless its controller pays X. If that spell is countered this way, exile it instead of putting it into its owner's graveyard. Huh. Interesting. Huh. Let's see. Run DMS says, is your 401k impressive? Better hope so. Actually, I just have brokerage accounts, man. I don't actually have a 401k. I have my Robinhood and I have my Charles Schwab. Those are my main brokerage accounts. I got a couple other ones, but I don't really use those. I kind of just let those die. But yeah, the ones I use, though, like I said, I use Robinhood and I use Charles Schwab. Those are my two brokerage accounts. And honestly, 401ks do have some restrictions. They are a little more tax advantaged, but actually I don't have a 401k. In fact, actually I probably do because I did have a 401k at JCPenney back in the day. So I might need to look into that. In fact, if I did have a 401k with JCPenney, that's an abandoned one that should be under my name and should rightfully be mine, hopefully. But yeah, so I better check on that. But other than that, yeah, I my brokerage accounts, I have a very diversified portfolio, so it's good. It's a very sexy portfolio is what I got. I'm just buy and hold, man. It's as simple as buying and holding. I get to do whatever I want with the dividends, which is nice. I can, choose to just reinvest or do whatever I want, really. Golf Final Act. Let's see, Final Fantasy V. I don't really know much about 5, but here I'll show this shit. I actually, what's funny? I don't do drip. So dividend reinvesting plan. If you're talking about automatic dripping, where it's dividend reinvestment plan or whatever, what I do is at the end of every month, I just see how many dividends how much money in dividends I've accumulated, and then I kind of scour and look for any ETFs that maybe I don't have in my portfolio, or maybe an individual stock that I don't have in my portfolio yet. Maybe I'll look for some real estate investment trusts that I've not added to my portfolio. And if I see a good one, I'm like, ooh, I need to add that. So I'll add like some real estate investment trusts. I'll add a few ETFs if I see a good ETF out there. But honestly, I don't do drip at all. I don't like reinvesting into the same. I don't like reinvesting into the same companies with the dividends that I receive. I like to kind of diversify. I like to overly. I don't even believe in over diversification. I believe in excessive. If I think excessive diversification is a good thing. I just don't really believe in excessive. I just don't believe there's anything that's excessive about it. Diversification is the key, man. Spread out your risk. Spread out that risk, man. Anyway, so I am getting low on sleeves. I realized. So I'm going to have to play it smart as I possibly can. Let's see. Yeah, I could just put the majority of those in there. That'll work. I want to be kind of picky and choosy here. It's a legendary creature. Let's see. This is from Final Fantasy 15, it looks like. Kind of has Cloud vibes to him a little bit, but selfie shot. God dang it. You get a selfie shot, boys. You gotta do duck face. That's the key. That's the key right there. You gotta do that duck face, man. You gotta get that duck face going. By the way, oh yeah, I'm gonna suck all the D's. I'm gonna suck all the cocks. Just kidding. LOL. I got another land, capital city. All the land, I'm just gonna have to put in. Not even bother. Actually, I'm just gonna take. Well, these are kind of. Hold on. The crystal's chosen. Oh. Pretty cool. Yeah, I'm going to have to pick and choose. I think sorceries and instants from here on out, I'm just going to put onto the side. I'll have to get more sleeves, basically, is what I've determined. Let's see. Hardness, legend. That's any creatures, though, any legendaries, I got to definitely put in here. Ooh, and also fight on hollow instant. Oh my goodness, there's some. If it's Final Fantasy VII related, definitely. There's a more foiled version of this card, by the way. I don't know if it's actually valuable. This is the foil version of this instant. Heck yeah. Beautiful. Look at that foil. Yuffie and Aerith. Getting it. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to be kind of smart about this for once. Try to reorganize this for a second. Struggling a lot. These will be the separators here. Okay, that kind of keeps everything in one spot. Nice. Okay. That's a land. We'll show the land anyway. This one's from Final Fantasy 14. That's beautiful. Look at that. Nation of Scholars. Scholars, hell yes. Anyway, let's keep going. Oh boy. It's pretty fun. Oh. Yeah, so any sort of unless it's from Final Fantasy 7 or something, you know, boom. Hold on. It's pretty cool equipment right there. It's from Final Fantasy 1, man. Warrior Sword. That is kind of pimp though, so. Oh, I gotta pick and choose, man. How is this one a rare one? I don't know. It's kind of rare. There's some, if it's from Final Fantasy 1, that's kind of like, that's like legend status right there. So, boom. So, Sephiroth. Oh, so we already have this one in a sleeve, but I'll show this one again. This is the scene where he finds out that he's got Genova cells in his body. So I don't need to put that one in a sleeve because I already have, actually already have this card. Let's see. Ooh, a Chocobo kick. That's from Final Fantasy IV. Yeah, let's put this one up here though. Boom. Pretty dope. We'll give you guys a moment to read that shit. Yeah. Chocobo kick. Yeah, I got to be kind of picky and choosy, but I'm just going to keep these in a safer spot on there. Not even put them in a Ziploc bag. Oh, okay, this one goes in a sleeve. Dreams of Laguna. So this is Laguna from Final Fantasy VIII. Again, I love the story. Ward and Kyros, I believe there were their names. Hold on. Let's see. Surveil is an instant card. Surveil 1, then draw a card to Surveil 1. Look at the top card of the library. You may put it in your graveyard. Flashback, 3 mana, and 1 water. Let's see. You may cast this card from your graveyard for its flashback cost and exile it. That's fucking cool. Get it, dude. That's one of my faves. Yeah, I love the Laguna sequences in that game, man. Pure. It's a thing of pure beauty. Laguna's the goat, dude. Oh. We're almost at the end, man. We only got, after this, we only got 2 more left, 2 more packs. I do want to try to be quick about this, so Paladin's Arms, so we'll just show real quick. Boom. Unless it's like a crazy extraordinary card, I'm gonna. Yeah, it's an artifact equipment. I'm just gonna. If any of these are rare, though, let me know, you guys. You guys would know better than I. Oh, this is another one. I already got this. This is from Final Fantasy X. I already showed this one earlier. It's a duplicate, but show it again just in case. Oh shit, dude. This is cool. This belongs in a freaking sleeve. So this is Vincent's Limit Break. Boom. It's an instant. Tiered. Choose between one. Okay, until end of turn, target creature you control gains. When this creature dies, return it to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control and has the chosen base power and toughness. Let's see. Dude, wow. So gold and red symbols are rare. Okay. So that's what my boy Nate Dogg is saying. So where would the symbols be then? Gold and red symbols. I'm assuming that you're talking about probably the symbol, kind of like the one that says like FF on the side of it or something, or I'm trying to think, where would that... I know this isn't... I don't know if that one's a rare one, but either way, it's a Final Fantasy VII one, so I'm definitely... As a Final Fantasy VII fan, Vincent's Limit Break is the tits. Man, when you get to his 4th limit break, when you actually earn that shit, oh man. Fuck yeah. This is turning out to be really... There's a lot of gold in here, you guys. There's a lot of... I mean, I don't know what the hell the rare ones are. So I'll have to look for anything that's gold or red. Trying to see. I got a few foil cards, which is kind of cool. I got some... any tokens or lands I'm not putting in sleeves. So I'm being very specific about... I have very few sleeves left. I'm down to 2 packs? Down to 2 packs. 2 packs left. And so we got probably 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, I got 15 sleeves. That's not bad. So I just have to be I have to kind of pick and choose a little bit on what is going to be... Oh man, my camera is so out of focus. I think I gotta like wipe some of the dust off this shit. Hold on. Okay, I think my camera's less dusty than it was before. This one's from Final Fantasy II, though. Here we go. So I don't know if that's... oh, is that rare? Looks kind of gold to me on the bottom. Usually the second card after the token, sometimes 2 or 3 in a pack. Got it. Yeah, it's a cool one. I dig it. That looks kind of cool, so I'm going to put that one. Anything that looks like it might be kind of worth keeping as well, I'm going to, you know, I mean, like really keep in a sturdy condition or something like that. It's, all right, so we got eject. It's an... Oh, this is from... Oh, Aerith. Aerith. Boom. Look at that. Eject. The spell can't be countered. Return target non-permanent to its owner's hand to draw a card. Like I said, anything Final Fantasy VII related automatically goes. And Final Fantasy VIII. Anything that just like that really gets me going, gets me fired up. Yeah, I'm putting it in a sleeve. So Nathan, I was thinking you, me, and Billy should try to just... We should make custom, try to create 2 custom decks out of... And we need to all 3 of us collaborate to create decks out of these booster cards that I have. I don't know how we pull it off, but we figure it out. I don't know. It'd be interesting because then we could all be in agreement on like what the deck should have, and if it's too overpowered or if it should be, you know, it's the right combination of stuff, you know, that sort of thing. Oh wow, I think this might be a kind of a rare one. No, this is Rydias, Summoner of Mist from Final Fantasy IV. It's a legendary creature here. Definitely putting this. Well, I guess we could do 3 decks from 9 packs. I mean, they could be fairly mana heavy. You know, we could put whatever extra mana you have. We could just put those in the pre-made decks to some degree. Figure something out. I mean, I don't know. It depends on how you want to do it. I mean, you guys would be better at... I think you guys would be better at assembling decks than I would, but it'd be fun for all 3 of us to try to find a way to create, like, some decks out of all of this shit that I got here. Because, like I said, I don't really have enough packs in this lone booster pack alone, this booster whatever set, to do a booster draft of any kind, so it's like... Unfortunately, that ends up being a lost cause, but that's okay. Let's see. All right, so we got my boy. Oh, my favorite card to use when I was playing you guys. I got Zach. I got Zachy Poo here. If I could actually get him to show up. Maybe. It's a good card, by the way. That card is nice. Nathan kept screwing over my equipment and shit. But yeah, I definitely wouldn't mind trying to figure something out with this, even if we have to make like, little custom decks out of it, whatever we plan on doing with it. I mean, I'm just happy that I've was able to open up these packs in front of everybody, and well, I wanted it to be live and recorded, and I wanted to show every single card. I've been doing this for like 2.5 hours so far, and I'm fueled on Tang right now, that sweet orange juice. I think we're almost down to the final pack. Oh no, we still got 2 packs. What the hell? Anyway, still got 2 packs. I'm a liar. I still got 2 packs. Shit. All right, let's see. Oh, we got a summon. Oh, this is actually a rare one. Is this the one you're talking about with the rare? Because I see the gold. So this is a rare one right here. This is oh man, I can't even barely show it. It's Livithlin. I always Livithalan. I always say it funny, but this one's a rare one because it's got that gold symbol. I noticed. If you look towards the saga part, yes, okay, that is a rare one. That's definitely going in the sleeve. You're going in the sleeve. By the way, Nathan, if you need to complete any of your Final Fantasy set at any point, please let me know. I will try to keep track of all the different cards that I have in here. So if that way, if you are actually missing something from the... can't speak. Oh! Here we go. This is a more holographic one, the Item Shopkeeper. I have like 3 of these, but this is it's a hollow one, so that's kind of dope. Hold on. Let me see if I can... there we go. Item Shopkeep. There we are. I'll put that one in a... But yeah, keep me posted if you do end up missing any. If you like, missing any from your set, I wouldn't mind I wouldn't mind contributing. We might do a little tradesies. You can give me like a duplicate one or something. All right, so I think I have to be kind of selective here. So we're down to 2 more packs. I lied. So these are the last 2 packs we got left. We got to deal with here. Nathan says, I'll meet you at recess and we can trade cards. All right, I'll meet you down at Blossom Gulch here in a second. I'm just kidding. We'll go down to Blossom Gulch Elementary at night, where it's freaking dark as hell. By the way, for those of you who don't know, Blossom Gulch is just like not very far from my place at all. Nathan and I live, I'll just say this, Nathan and I live fairly close to each other. I don't want to reveal my location, I don't want to reveal his, but we live in a fairly decent radius of each other. All right, so treasure token, that's cool. Obviously, I'm just gonna put that to the side. Marlboro, I'm a Marlboro man. I'm a Marlboro man. I'm a Marlboro man. That's all I smoke right here. That's all I smoke is this right here. It's all I do. All day long in a juicy man thong. A juicy man thong for every day. This is from Final Fantasy 15, but honestly, this is one of my favorite enemies in all of Final Fantasy. In all the Final Fantasy games, I love this one. It pisses me off, but I respect it. See, Bard's Bow. Yeah, if it's not rare, if it's something I'm just like, yeah, I'll put this. Yeah, I'm gonna try to go through these a little rapid fire here. Oh, we already got this one stuck in Summoner's Sanctum. Cypher Solution says if it was FF7 Midgar, I would free claw. Oh yeah, anything Final Fantasy VII related, I am absolutely putting in a sleeve, no matter what it is. But oh, this is the one that I already got. But this is a cool instant. You're not alone, dude. I already have one of these. I put this in a sleeve, but this is a beautiful one right here. Very beautiful. It's the best card, the greatest card. But Final Fantasy IX, so it's an unreal game. If anybody has never played it all the way through, you gotta give it a whirl, man. It's a great game. I might even do a playthrough for you guys one of these times. I might even just buy it for my PC and just play it on my computer. Oh. I told you guys about this character earlier. Kefka. One of the biggest pieces of garbage in all of... He's just a total piece of crap. Like, he does terrible things. He is basically the Joker from Batman, except for if the Joker was like basically as powerful as fucking Superman, right? Like seriously, Kefka was a very powerful boss in this game. I never played Final Fantasy VI all the way through, but I definitely looked up the storyline, looked up a lot of the stuff on it, and man, Kefka is an awful. But having said that, how many sleeves do I got? Okay, not enough to justify on this instant. It's not a rare one, but keep on going. Cypher Solution says Kefka was my first final. Yeah, Kefka was just an insane character. Grand Pulse Ochu. Here we go. Boom, boom, and boom. No, I'm not gonna, honestly, that one's just too low. It's not rare in any way, so I'm just gonna. Yeah, just I'm gonna kind of go rapid fire on this one. We've already, unless I find an extraordinary card, I think I kind of want to wind this down here in a bit. I want to get all this recorded though, so that's why I'm doing this, folks. That's why I'm doing this. Opera Love Song. Here we go. It's an instant. It's not a... Was that a rare one? No, it's not a rare one. Here we go. Opera Love Song. I imagine she is singing... Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. We've known each other for so long. Oh man, you guys got rickrolled 2 hours and 45 minutes into this. So that would be like if I was sucking your guys' dicks for 2 hours and 45 minutes and said, just kidding. Yeah. I just rickrolled you guys 2 hours and 45 minutes into this. I'm lazy. You guys thought you're getting an opening pack party, but you didn't. Cypher Solution says, oh, I love all the old Final Fantasy games. I would spend days on them. Days. Absolutely. I played many of hours as a child on those games. Love those games. Oh my goodness, this is the poo-poo UFO, dude. Oh, okay, this is a Final Fantasy VIII card. I gotta make an exception here. This is a artifact creature. Poo-poo UFO, artifact creature. Flying, you may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield till end of the turn of creatures. But yes, that's a great one. I'm putting that in a sleeve. I'm doing it. If it's Final Fantasy 8 or 9 or 7, those ones like have a special place in my heart. I love 10, but there's not 7, 8, and 9. They're just in a league of their own, man. Black Waltz number. Oh my goodness. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I remember. This was one of the really powerful black mages you had to go up against. Man, if there's one character I feel super freaking sad for, is Vivi. And you know, yeah, man. That Vivi has, and this isn't Vivi right here. This is one of the bosses that you have to go up against. But man, you just feel for Vivi for having to. This is crazy. Number nine's got a good story, Cypher. You gotta Cypher Solutions. You gotta open up to that. I don't have any Turks so far. I don't think I've gotten a single Turk in this deck. Maybe I got Alina. No, I don't think I got Alina, actually. I got no Turks. I don't have Reno. I don't have Rude. I don't even have... I don't know, dude. I really don't got shit. I'm a loser! But yeah, Black Waltz number... Yeah, that's one that definitely goes in. I may even have to go through some of these and... let's see. Down to one more pack here. Almost. Okay, this is a double-sided card, by the way. This is pretty dope. If it'll actually focus. Who can say where the road goes? Put that in a sleeve. All right, I am going to... Oh, this is a rare one. Excalibur 2. Oh, shit. Whenever you gain a life, put a charge counter on Excalibur 2. Yeah, this is a rarey. That's a rare one. Excalibur 2, Steiner. Oh. Yep, gotta... Any rares, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Cargo ship, artifact vehicle. This is a hollow one. This is the very pretty one. I love these holographic ones. These are so great. Man, this is fun, dude. This is really fun. I'm having a blast with this. Where did you... Cypher Solutions says, where did you get the packs? So I purchased these on Amazon. In fact, if you want to purchase exactly what I purchased, check out the links in the description. I do have my affiliate Amazon Associates disclosure. I do get a small commission for anybody who purchases, just to let you know. So, I mean, if you follow my link and then purchase, I get a small commission at no extra cost to you, of course, which is really cool. So it doesn't cost you anything extra. I'm always looking out for you guys, but I also want to make some extra money. So if you decide to buy these, feel free to check out those links in the description. You know, feel free to buy them, man. I got those links. I got them links in the description. And yeah, I'm definitely... That is a rare one. I just ate our air one. I think I have some of the artwork in the sleeves. I'm going to take some of that out. I don't really need that to happen. Here's an artifact vehicle. That's a good one, man. The cargo ship. We are almost done, folks. We are almost done here. I am a little tired. That's a land. That's fine. That'll go where it needs to go. Okay, we opened, let's see. 1, making sure I didn't lose any packs. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Am I missing? Oh. 8. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All these freaking wrappers, man. All right. We're at the final pack. Finally. We did it. For all of those, of you who are, we made it. Don't know how. Don't know why. Keep the packs? Wait, you talking about keeping these? Keeping these wrappers? No, I guess I could keep them. Yeah, a little memento. Yeah, keep them in here. As proof. Might as well. All right, we're down to one more pack. The last pack. You guys ready? We got here. Don't know how we did. How we did it. Keep the empty plastic. Hell yeah, dude. All right, actually, let me show you guys. I'm opening the last pack. Hold on. Oh, Tim Smith says, so Cypher Solution says keep it sealed. Absolutely. I do plan on, no, keep it sealed. Oh, you're saying don't open the last pack. Kat says, what's the biggest hit so far? I did get Zidane and I got Squall. I didn't get Cloud so far. Maybe this last pack will, So Tim Smith paid $47 on eBay for a pack of erotic Michael Saylor cards. I got them turned out to be. Well, I mean, they should be fake, just like the Bitcoin that Michael Saylor buys, because anything you buy that's Michael Saylor related, of course it's fake, because he buys fake phony baloney dildo money. Anyway, Bitcoin's a scam, by the way. Bitcoin is a Ponzi scheme, just as a heads up. If anybody doesn't know that, damn, you don't understand economics. Anyway, I got a treasure token. Boom, treasure token. Sexy. I got 3 sleeves remaining, so I got to be kind of selective about this. I got another Marlboro, which I already put that in a sleeve, so this is my second Marlboro. I will put this one just on the side. Bard's Bow. Actually, I already have this one in a sleeve. So, yep. Oh, actually, no, I don't, but I don't really need that one in a sleeve. It's not a rare one. We're almost done here, guys. Rook Turret. This is a good one. Would be a good one to have. Here we go. I definitely would love to see Cloud. If I got Cloud in this one, I don't know if I'm going to get a Cloud card, which is really unfortunate. I'm really hoping I do, but I just don't know if I'm going to get Cloud. I've got a lot of really cool characters from Final Fantasy in these packs, which is really neat. Like I said, I got Squall and Zidane. Like I said, Cloud is the only one missing because 7, 8, and 9 are my favorite Final Fantasy games. Like, I love number 10. 10's pretty cool, but like 7, 8, and 9, you know. So I did get the main characters from 8 and 9. I'll give some props to that. I'm kind of excited about that, actually. Would I love to get a Cloud card? Absolutely. Give me Cloud any day. Oh, the Aerith rescue mission. I already put, this is a duplicate card, by the way. I already have this one. So I'm just gonna actually put this straight up in my arse. So this one already has a sleeve for it. This is a duplicate, but it's a great one. It's not a rare one either. So. Oh, here's another one. This is actually a duplicate of Light of Judgment. That's a Kafka one. I think I put that one in the sleeve already. But you guys saw that one earlier. Hold on, my back is... Ooh. I was playing basketball in the sun for a bit earlier, and I was kind of running a little bit. I think I tweaked my back a little because I was trying some trick shots and jumping in ways I didn't think I could jump. Ever since I've converted to this exercise ball, my core has been a little more in shape, which is kind of nice. Ooh. Let's see. Loporrit Scout. It's from Final Fantasy XIV. It's a little rabbit creature. That's very cute. Hell yeah. It's not a rare one by any means, but pretty cool though. Another creature you control enters. Huh, pretty cool. Actually, let me see if I have any like artwork or anything like that that's in one of these that doesn't need to be in there. You know, I'll sort through all this out later. I'll sort it all out later. Creature with the rabbit scout. Yep. Anyway, that's a cool little card. Very cool. Cypher Solution says I based my life off of Cloud stoicism. Guy was a straight hard ass. Well, I mean, Cloud definitely had his flaws, you know, for sure. Much as I love Cloud as a character, I don't know. I can understand why some people want to model him. He's kind of an anti-hero to a lot of degrees. Definitely got the stoicism for sure. But I think one underrated character has definitely got to be Squall from Final Fantasy VIII. He's got to be one of the more underrated characters of all time. Oh, Adventurer's Airship from Final Fantasy 1. The first airship. I don't know if it's just an artifact of flying, so it's not a rare one. Put it in the non-sleeve pile. We don't have. I'm trying to put every single one I can into a sleeve, at least anything that's remotely valuable. Okay. This is Rama. This is a hell of a summon, by the way. Oh, you weren't a fan of the Gunblade? What the hell, brother? This is even though this isn't technically a rare one, I'm definitely going to it's a good summon. It's the one from Final Fantasy VI, but I'll accept it. Kind of looking through this real quick. Okay, so that's a land. I can put the land in there. Artifact. This artifact enters tapped. Let me see here. So it's just an elixir. This artifact enters tapped. So artifact, shuffle all non-land cards from your graveyard into your library. That's cool. That's cool, man. I like it. Thank you, Cypher Solutions. I appreciate it, brother. So Cypher Solutions gave me a super chat, $4.99 one. I appreciate it. I'm going to reply to it real quick. Thank you for being a G and loving the magic and Final Fantasy. There we go. I replied to my boy Cypher Solutions. I appreciate that, man. Thank you for the $4.99, brother. I always appreciate a little bit of extra dough. By the way, if you guys want to be like my boy Cypher Solutions, please feel free to. If you want to give me a super chat, that is. But yeah, even if you don't give me a super chat, honestly, I don't like taking money from you guys. So if you guys want to help the channel in any way while not having to be robbed by me, feel free to check out the Amazon associate links that I have in the description of this video. What this does is it allows you to get the cards that Nathan and I have, the type of cards, and you can get them right from Amazon too, which is really dope. And I get a small commission at no extra cost to you, by the way. It's just a disclaimer I like to let everybody know whenever I talk about the affiliate links. So feel free to check them out, you guys. Check them out. But yeah, that's just an artifact, so it's not a rare. Well, you know what? Elixirs are kind of rare in general. So I'm gonna put this bad boy in here. Just got an elixir, you guys. Elixir. All right, we're down to 3 cards in this pack. I'm gonna put the plastics in here. All right. Ooh. Holy crap, man. I got a couple rare ones in here. Actually, there's 3 rare. Hold on. Before I do anything else, I actually do need to take a look at some of the... This will take a few moments, you guys. Yeah, some of the I got a lot of Final Fantasy VIII ones on here, though. Is this your first starter, or have you more than this in a Trapper? Oh, so no, I play Magic: The Gathering with my buddies Nathan and Billy, but they are much better than I am, admittedly. But I love playing the game. Like, they kick my ass quite a bit, and it is kind of fun when we play each other because I am kind of a wild card. I really fuck up their games because anytime I do board wipes, they're just like, you son of a bitch. So I am kind of a piece of shit when I play. But it is very fun, though. Oh, this is a token creature. Hold on. I don't need tokens in this. So I'm going to take out this token. We'll put the little chocobo there for now. So I'm going to... Okay, I got 2 sleeves. I'm trying to free up... Okay. Technically, I don't need this land to be in there either. Lands can stay out of the sleeves. Those don't need to be in there. Yeah, I got a couple rare ones, actually. I'm looking at them right now. Damn. I got quite a few rare ones in these packs. Jeez. Let's see. Nathan says Mike doesn't generally collect. I believe this is his first booster box. Yeah, this is, I mean, like, you know, I bought that commander deck with you guys that one time, but honestly, yeah, I don't really collect Magic cards. I don't really collect a lot of anything anymore, but this is kind of a really neat, exception because, like I said, I'm obsessed with Final Fantasy, but, it also makes me want to play Magic a little more, so it's kind of fun. Cypher Solution says, I hate to say it, Magic is a nerdy thing, but the Final Fantasy coming out was my into Magic the Gathering, to be honest. If they did not release the Final Fantasy, I would not be into it. Yeah, no, it's honestly, Magic's fun. The more I play it, I think the thing was, one of the reasons I had trouble getting into Magic, it just felt like there were a lot of rules. I mean, once you get kind of used to some of the nuance of the game, you kind of get a more natural feel for it. So it took me a while to get more of a natural feel. I still don't have a very natural feel to it. Well, I have an okay-ish feel for it. Let's just put it that way. I feel like there are times I can get really creative and I could turn into a real piece of shit during the games, but at least when it comes to like some of the shit I come up with. Okay, I don't need. I was putting some lands I don't even need. These aren't even rare lands, so if it was a rare land, that'd be a different story. Okay, so I think. Hold on. Oop. Make sure this is good. Sorry, folks. I'm doing something real quick. Making sure I balance this out. But yeah, when it comes to Final Fantasy, though, it's just really a big deal to me. Yeah, and it feels kind of like, I mean, I used to play a little Pokemon when I was younger. I still wasn't even good at that game, but that's okay, though. It's very fun to play this, though. Very exciting. I am kind of lazy, though. Like, I don't really play, like when friends try to get me to do like D&D and shit. D&D's tough because you have to commit more time to that. Magic is nice because I don't really have to commit that much time to it. It's basically just like, when my boys Nathan and Billy come over, we snack hard, we play hard, and we trash talk, we do our thing, and it's flipping cool. That's pretty much how we all play. Let's see. I'm going to put some of these as buff. Oh, you know what? This could be a buffer. These extra wrappers can be like I guess you could say kind of card buffers a little bit. Hold on. Just don't want them to scratch anything. Hold on. Maybe card buffers on this side. These aren't really like super valuable by any means, but let's see here. So, fun thing, you guys, I don't know if you guys really do this or not, but I'm using the empty plastic wrappers as a buffer for the cards. So I put all the cards kind of like in here. And yeah, let's see. Okay, so here are the final 3 cards. Now that I got everything sorted out, I had to like really figure out what I wanted on here. Cypher Solution says I had 7 Trapper Keepers of Pokemon and my best friend stole them. Ah, man. Man. I'm sorry about that, brother. Can't have your friends stealing your Pokemon cards. Hell no. All right, so Clash of the Icons. I'm a little sad I did not get Cloud in this booster pack at all. I did get Squall. I did get Zidane. So I'm very happy about that. Like I said, I do need to do a timestamp. It's going to be tough because I don't want to watch the whole thing of this again. I don't know. It's fun, but it's tough. Let's see. Okay, you got to get this rare one in here. Actually, this sorcery, I don't even know. This isn't even rare. I'm just gonna scrap that as a sleeve. Hold on. Boom. All right. So we got an enchantment, a Realm Reborn. This is actually a rare one, supposedly. That's what the gold thing says. This is from Final Fantasy XIV, I think. A Realm Reborn. Let's trying to get it into focus here. There we go. Other permanents you control have tap, add 1 mana of any color. Hell yeah. That's a hell of an enchantment. Because any permanent out on the field, while this enchantment's out, I can turn that into any mana color I want at any time. That's a very good quality to add to those. Really cool. I see why that's so rare and valuable. What it can do is a little too sexy. All right, you guys, we're at the finale here. Closing time. Time for you to go out to the places you will be from. Closing time. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. All right, here we go. So Final Fantasy VI, we got Go-Go, Master of Mimicry. This is a rare one. It's a legendary creature, by the way. Check it out. Read it and weep, everybody. I don't know how rare this card is, but it's rare, but I don't know what it's going for. I'll have to look up some of these cards, see what they're going for on like eBay and shit. I'm sure there are people who are willing to pay like heavy money for some of these cards. Like I'm willing to part ways with like some of the like, you know, Final Fantasy 2 cards or whatever. I'm willing to part way with just about any card, to be honest. But I will say it would be tough for me to give away my Zidane or my Squall. That would be a tough one because those are my like 2 favorites. But all right. And I already have this one, but this one's a foil version of it. Boom, this one's the unexpected request. Basically, it's a very Diddy-like gesture that's going on here. No, just kidding. Did he do it? All right, well, we got everything that's important and rare or whatever in the sleeves, and we're using the extra wrappers as a buffer. Oh, Nathan says now is the best time to sell singles with the set B. You know what? Actually, let's take a look at eBay real quick. I'm not going to share my screen or anything, but I'm just going to give a quick little pop into eBay real fast. Love eBay, by the way. I love Amazon a little bit more, though. Amazon's better. Sign in with Google real quick. Yes. Honestly, I could probably sell a few of these on eBay. Yeah, probably. I'm gonna look up like Squall and Zidane or whatever. Let's see. Squall, Magic, the Gathering. Yeah, exactly. So most cards don't sell for a ton, but more print. Yeah. So look at this. Well, I'm not going to show my screen at the moment, but some of these cards, like, oh my goodness, Aerith is only what she worth. She's only worth $1.10. I think there's too many Aerith ones here. Damn, dude, there's a lot of singles on here. Oh, Adia, dude, heck yeah. Oh, there's a lot. I was gonna say, Nathan, for some of the ones you can't get a hold of, I mean, you might even be able to get some of them from eBay if you get real desperate. You might be able to buy a couple singles and shit. Trying to see if like I have any rare ones that are worthwhile. The Squall one, I think, needs to be worth a ton of money. Damn, so many flipping cards on here. Jeez. Nathan's like, I could, but I like cracking packs. Absolutely, man. I get it. Okay. Oh, wow. So there's a Squall Seed Mercenary Borderless Surge Foil. Final Fantasy Foil one. That one's for $119. That's a different one than the one I got though. That is absolutely the one I got's the one that's only like $3 for a single. Actually, you know what? As time goes on, even though the cards will become less rare, um, I still think there's going to be enough of a demand for it. I don't know. I can't find it within myself to sell any of these though. Unless it's like, you know, if it's Final Fantasy 7, 8, or 9 related stuff, I can't. It's tough for me to want to part ways. Oh, my Zidane card though. So I have a foil. I have a foil Zidane card from Final Fantasy 9. It looks like they're going for $449. Nice. Let's see, Zidane 168. Okay, it depends. Some people are overpricing it a little bit. But yeah, none of the cards that I have are like worth a ton, but like it doesn't matter though. Like unless they were like, I'll tell you what though. I mean, like if it was worth $1,000, you know, I'd change my mind in a heartbeat, obviously. I'd be selling that shit faster than you could say anything. No, I understand the desire to crack packs though. I get it. Cypher Solution says if Squall went for G, yeah, no, if Squall went for about $1,000, absolutely, sure, I would part ways with Squall. You know what I would do with that $1,000, by the way, that I got? I'd probably buy like 3 boxes of those magic cards so I can see if I can get another Squall again. But no, that's funny though. Honestly, if I did have a card that was worth like a butt ton of money, like super duper rare, like I don't know, maybe I do. I might even have one in this booster pack that I might have overlooked. I mean, I'm keeping them in sleeves, so they're going to be pretty well preserved. So it's like, so I mean, if any of them do end up being rarer than one would expect, you know, put these bad boys in here. I'm sure other people do this, but I want to show this trick real quick. Cypher Solution says get Bitcoin. No, Bitcoin's trash, dude. You know that. You know Bitcoin's a Ponzi scheme. I bet against Bitcoin. That's how I get my extra money, by the way. I just bet against Bitcoin. Because when Bitcoin goes up like crazy, I start like trickle buying into leveraged ETFs and shit. Here we go. See, look at that. You can use the extra wrappers as kind of little buffers for it. So all my cards can kind of have a little place. Yeah, so it kind of keeps it all buffered and stuff. Keeps them all upright. Yeah, I think I got enough cards, and I'll keep the extra sleeve in here too. Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Yeah, exciting. See, I got the extra wrappers. Got the let's we'll probably end up. This is more really for. I'm not gonna lie. I really wanted to get these so bad. Like, this is too cool for me, man. I'm still kind of shaking a little bit that I get to open these. But I think what was really important to me was being able to share all this with you guys. To be able to kind of share the experience a little bit, and hopefully it brings a little joy to people's lives to see a grown ass man open up magic cards and be really excited about it. But especially Final Fantasy ones, and you know, find a little joy. But yeah, and this is the little box, little set. Let's put this on top, and yep. There we go. And I just keep them all in here, and then we go from there. I'd even just kind of I think there's enough wiggle room. I'm trying to make sure it doesn't like. Yeah, that works. See, I'm trying to make sure there's enough buffer. I might even put like extra shit cards in there. I don't know what I'll put in there, but how will I do this? Trying to look for a bit of a buffer. Nick Broke It says, just subbed, excited for your next stream. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. I don't know if you're going to be excited for the next stream, though. I might do a baby oil stream. You know what I mean? I might lather myself up in baby oil. You just don't know what you're going to get from this channel. It's a bit of a whacked out channel, man. Sometimes I cook food. Sometimes I talk about investing. Mostly investing is what this channel is really about. Sometimes I veer off from it a little bit. But, you know, it happens. It happens, man. Oh yeah, and I also forgot to mention there's this cool little Sephiroth art. Boom. Pretty cool. And then lightning from, I think, Final Fantasy 13 was the game. Yep. Pretty dope. All right, you guys, I'm a little bit tired. I do have to go to bed here in a little bit, but I really, honestly, from the bottom of my heart, want to say thank you guys for watching this. This is so cool, man. This is so fucking cool. Man, I feel like I'm kind of, you know, those games were a part of my childhood big time, and it makes me want to play them in my adulthood again. I might even just do that, but the times playing those games with my friends, though, you know, well, even if it was just watching them play it or them watching me, one or the other, it makes me think of back in the day in my old neighborhood when I would hang out with my friend, like, for instance, Tiffany back in the day. You know, all those people. They're really cool. Big Final Fantasy nuts, too. Man. But, hey, I want to thank you guys. I want to put this in the... Yeah, I think that's good enough. Well, I guess I'll end it on this note. Closing time. Time for you to go out to the places you will be from. Closing time. This room won't be open till your brothers or your sisters come. So gather all your jackets, move it to the exits. I hope you have found a friend. Closing time. Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. Yeah. And I know who I want to take me home. I know who I want to take me home. And I know who I want to take me home. Take me home. I want to end. I always think it's fun to end it on a weird song if I can. All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Nathan, for giving me that insight, by the way. Thank you, Cypher Solutions, for getting on in here. Tim, always the comedian at the end of the day. Tim Smith's always got something funny as shit to say. I love it, man. We got my boy Noob on there. We got Snoop. It's on here. My girlfriend contributed a little bit, which is pretty dope. And then, oh man, it was funny. It was funny. There's a lot of funny shit there. Michael Donaldson was not having it. He's like, oh, I'm out. Anyway, thank you guys. Stay sexy. Keep doing your thing. Live life the way you want to live it. But do your best to be effective if you can. Whatever effective may be. Learn as much as you can. Learning's important. And don't do drugs. No.